8.
Hello, everybody! And... well, I'm happy to be here. Hello, everybody! Welcome back to the Rise of the Golden Idol, the last DLC. I'm so nervous. Like finishing Blueprints at the weekend. I'm so sorry, anyone who came in thinking I was playing Blueprints right now. That happened on Sunday. You missed it. The VOD will be up in like 2 or 3 days when I organize my YouTube channel. But I don't. It's not sad times. Why all the sad sound alerts? Can we play like the hype ones? Can we have like some confetti? Can we confetti? Because I'm doing really well on puzzle games. Things are going well. Wait, Chibi's still missing. Oh, thank you. Wait, yep. I knew I would forget something. I also forgot to change the stream title and the going live notification and the category. Chibi, come back. There we go. Chibi Redeem is re-enabled. There we go. There's the confetti. Thank you. Perfect. See, this is more like it. This is more like it. We're cheering. I'm doing well at puzzles, and my head is full of explosives. Let's go. Good start. And I had the most incredible power nap, and I feel so awake. It is so good. Not only did I sleep last night, not for long, but I did sleep last night. I got sleep last night, and I had a really nice nap right before the stream. It does mean I did only wake up like half an hour ago. I kept like putting off my alarms. I had an alarm set for 12:30 p.m. I reset that alarm to 1 p.m. and then I reset it again to 1:30 p.m. Because I was like, I'm just gonna like get as much sleep as I can while I'm like actively getting it. And I got my monster too. Let's go. But I'm actually feeling awake right now. It's always a Christmas miracle. It's getting too close to Christmas. I can't say this anymore. It only works as a funny joke when it's as far away from Christmas as possible. But let me welcome everyone before I start rambling on about how happy I am to actually, like, function as a human being. Mari, congratulations on the first! Welcome, welcome. You got it. You fought hard. You got it. Bree, thank you so much for pointing out the title. I fully forgot. I changed the backseating message actively as like a Golden Idol one that I added like a line to. And I forgot to actually change what stream category I was playing in, so it's okay. It's okay. We got it now. Just baiting everyone in with Blueprints, then just being like, oh, actually, I already did that. If you want to watch the VOD. But this is also a really cool puzzle game. Check it out. Thank you. Pesto, hello. Yeah, I'm sorry, no Blueprints. I just baited everyone in. I'm no longer blue, but we know what to do, and that's watch me play the last DLC of the Rise of the Golden Idol instead. And then I will have finished another puzzle game. And I still need to figure out what I'm playing next. I still don't know what I'm streaming on Sunday. A little part of me was like, it would be so cool if I can figure Riven out by Sunday, but I'm struggling to get like the VR setup working. And I have so many other things that I need to do that are kind of like a priority over something that can wait. So I don't know if I'll be able to get Riven set up for Sunday, but if there's like a miracle over the weekend, maybe I will be playing Riven. If not, I do have a couple of games I've been looking at. There's one called Sensorium, which I've had for the longest time now. And it's been described as like very Witness-like puzzles. And I'm like, well, that could be a cool one to play. So I might be playing that on Sunday. I might be playing Riven on Sunday if there is a Christmas miracle. I do have other games too. I've got like a whole list of games that are like, I should stream this sometime. But I'm looking at them and I'm just like, some of them look like longer games where I don't want to like commit to it at the end of the year when I'm going to be taking like a little break, like last week of December, start of January. Like I don't want to like get fully hooked into a game and then be like, right, taking a break now. Because that's no fun for me, because I forget everything that happens in 2 weeks. But I do have a lot of options for games. I just need to actually make a decision. That's always the hardest part for me. But yeah, I had a lovely nap before the stream. It worked so well. And I'm feeling so ready to solve puzzles now, maybe. But yeah, 2-hour nap, which I feel is like prime nap time. I think like, honestly, my best naps tend to be 40 minutes. But I'm trying to work out the maths. Like 1 hour 20. 30, 40, 50, 60. Yeah, I had like 3 40-minute naps, basically. I think I did the maths right. Blueprints don't fail me now. I don't know maths. It's fine. But I had a really nice nap, and sometimes, like, you know when you wake up from a nap and you're still feeling groggy and it's like, oh, I shouldn't have done that? It was not like that. I felt so awake when I woke up. I was like, this is perfect. I'm ready now. And then I proceeded to not change the stream title, but it's okay. We don't talk about that. I've changed it now, and that is what matters. And I remembered to turn on most of the redeems again. I just forgot the chibi one. But that's there now as well, so good times. Maury, hello, lovely to see you. AFK, lovely to see you. Nap is the second best thing in life. Is the first one cats? Because if so, then I wholeheartedly agree. No too many who go full comatose the second they shut their eyes, yourself included. Honestly, I wish that was me. I have the unfortunate debuff of having insomnia, which means sometimes it doesn't matter how tired I am. The sleep just doesn't happen. But I'm very much like the type of like when I next fall asleep is for the gods to decide and no other. It's so when I can get a nap, when I'm feeling so exhausted that I know I'm gonna lie down and sleep, it's always nice. It's always really nice. But yes, Suzume, hello. Thank you for the 8. Thank you for the depression at the start. It's okay. Things are good. Things are good. It's so funny having all of like the sad sound redeems and then just like a million confetti in a row. It's perfect. It's just like, should I be sad that I messed up the stream title? No, because I fixed it right away, and it's not a problem. Cooney, hello. Did I bait you with blueprints? I'm so sorry. The VOD is up though. The VOD is on Twitch still, and also it will be on YouTube when I have arranged the VODs. I need to update the VODs on there before I can like be re-uploading them. I'm a little bit behind. I think the last one up on there at the moment is last Wednesday, so I need to get that done tonight at least, so I can get the Borderlands and the Blueprints ones up, and this one. It's just been a little bit busy. I've been doing a lot of stuff, and I also have more stuff that I need to do. And you know what I did instead of doing that stuff? I wrote a short story that ended up being like 1,800 words long. So priorities, you know. It's okay, don't worry about it. Shout out to my OCs. Happy birthday, Alexa. I wrote a story. It's on my OC website. Did I make a command for my OCs? I don't remember if I did or not. There we go, I did! I actually made the command for them, yay! Anyway, nice little short story on there if you want some light reading. It is light reading. It's a very light-hearted one. Right, where was I? When will I be crowned Prince of the Blueprints? I'm already the prince. I've been crowned the prince multiple times, I think. I'm very princely now. I mean, I could put the crown on. What if I just put my little Blueprints crown on? Hold on, where is it? I've lost all my items. Where's my crown? I can't find my crown. I found a Fall Guys crown. That'll do. There, perfect. Fall Guys. A game that I've never actually won the crown in. There we go. I got a crown now. Perfect. Perfect times. Where am I? I'm so lost. Munchkin Claire, hello, welcome. Thank you for the confetti. Akire, hello, lovely to see you. Welcome. Yeah, the sad confetti for the finishing of Blueprints, but also like the happy confetti because what a game, what an experience it was. Don't be sad because it's over. Smile because it happened, in the most magnificent way for Lord knows how many months. Hold on, when was my first Blueprint stream? I'm just gonna check really quickly. Because now I'm curious. I know it was like earlier in the year. I don't remember exactly when I started playing it. Like, how early in the year was it? Show all Blueprints videos? It was May! It was the middle of May! Oh my goodness. May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. 7 months. That is more than half a year of Blueprints. That's so fun. That's so fun. I love that. But yes, I am small now. And Gregor, hello. Lovely to see you. Welcome. Good times. Let me do my hydrate before I forget to. Thank you for the hydrate redeem, Gregor. It only took me 10 minutes. The chippy wore off. Amazing. Incredible. Let me crack open my monster. I finally got the mango monster out. I stopped being too lazy to lift the other monster off the top of it. So now I have mango. Ultra Mango Fiesta. Sorry, Ultra Fiesta Mango. I read it the wrong way around. Because I wasn't actually reading it. But it's mango time. Mango where? Haha. How many times have I said that? Too many. But yeah, Christmas break. I'm going to be streaming a little bit around Christmas. Like the Family Friday on Boxing Day on the 26th is going to happen. We are going to stream the day after Christmas because me and Xander like a bit of pew-pews. But after Christmas, like mostly around New Year, I'm actually going to be visiting friends for New Year's, so I won't be at my PC, so I won't be able to stream. Like, I'll still be around on, like, Blue Sky and Discord and stuff, but I will not be streaming until maybe the second week of January. We'll see how things go. There might be, like, a sneaky one in the first week of Jan, like, when I get back. It depends on how things go. But yeah. Yeah, January 2026. Well, 2025's already passed. But yeah, what am I wishing for Christmas? I just want to be with my loved ones for Christmas. I don't have any, like, gift things that I want. I'm very sappy nowadays. I'm just like, I want to spend time with my family. And I know I always get to do that, so... It's like my blood family and my other families. The families I've chosen along the way, too. Which I'm very lucky for. But that's not yet, anyway. I've still got plenty of time. There's still plenty of December left. It's not going to be until after Christmas that I'm taking a little break. But it won't be super, super long. But I've learned my lessons from previous years of, like, trying to cut things too close. Because then I'm stressed out. Like, while I'm with friends relaxing over New Year's, I'm thinking about when I get back and immediately have to jump back into streaming. I'm going to give myself a bit of buffer room this year, next year. This time around, it's weird saying next year because then that makes me think, like, not the one coming up, but the next New Year. I don't know. It's weird wording. Also, Thermo, hello, greetings, welcome in. You'll happily trade chronic fatigue with my insomnia. I don't know if you would agree to that, but either way, I think that's just like, would you like a bad thing or would you like a bad thing? I'm sorry, I think I will choose not to take that trade. But I also think a lot of people don't realize how bad insomnia is. They're just like, oh, well, you'll just sleep eventually, right? Like when your body is too tired. Sometimes that doesn't even happen. It's not fun. It is not fun. A lot of people tend to like equate insomnia with I just happen to not be able to sleep right now. But I think unless you've like really suffered from it, you don't realize how debilitating it can be, honestly. Like, it's genuinely a problem. Like, I can always tell when the sleep is, like, at its worst because, like, I can't function as well. Like, it's horrible. And then I get a good night's sleep and I'm like, oh my god, I feel like a person again. It's so painful. The quote added, thanks for the depression. Perfect. Also, Brisket, hello, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Oh, the crown comes with free HRT, being crowned prince, not princess. No, see, the thing is, I have a secret on my side, and the secret is, with the power of Lirie, women can also be princes. And also, I think guys can be princesses too if they want to be. I think there shouldn't be a limitation on that. I am fully here for guy princesses as well as female princes. I think it's fine. I'm happy to be a prince. I feel like I'm more of a prince than a princess. I would, I'd feel weird in like a pretty dress. I don't know. It's strange. It's strange. I wouldn't say no to a pretty dress. I love pretty dresses, but I tend to prefer like seeing other people in pretty dresses, and then for me, I'll be like, I'll wear the suit. I'll have like the fancy cravat and the tuxedo jacket. But yes, going on sabbatical until next year. Not yet. Not yet. Sometimes you just randomly lose consciousness in strange places because you get so exhausted. Yeah, it's not great. I've been pretty lucky in that I've never been in that situation myself. But I'm also a chronic not touching grass person too. So a lot of the time I'll be at home when it like really hits me, and I can just crawl into bed then, which I'm very thankful for, honestly. Yeah, Lirie mentioned. Exactly. Exactly, the power of Lirie. Women can be princes too. And you know what? A prince doesn't even need a princess too. There can be two women who are both princes. Maybe blowing people's minds right now. Anyway, I forgot what I was even talking about. We're talking about Lirie now. That's fine. But yeah, the way things are gonna go is I still don't know if I'm gonna stream on Christmas Eve on the 24th. I will be doing a stream on the 23rd. That is definitely gonna happen. But 24th is a big maybe. I might stream on the 24th. I'm not sure. I will be streaming on Friday the 26th, the Family Friday with Xander, and that one will probably be my last stream of the year. I don't think I'll be streaming that weekend because that's going to be like, right, my holiday starts now. And then I will be away with friends for New Year's, and I'll be back start of January at some point. Did you hear you get a birthday stream? When's your birthday? Wait, which day is it? Is it the 23rd, 24th, 26th? If it's one of those, yeah, a birthday stream. Oh, 25th. Unfortunately, I won't be streaming on the 25th. But if you're around on the 26th, I will give you a free automaton birthday gift if you like. Or like on the 23rd or 24th. If you want an early one, I'll make it happen. I have the technology, and by technology, I mean automaton. But no, the 25th is when we celebrate Christmas. Because I know some places celebrate on the 24th, some on the 25th. Over here, we celebrate on the 25th. And it's my family day, where we wake up throughout the morning, we open our gifts together, we have a lovely Christmas lunch together, we probably have a nap in the afternoon because we ate too much. And we just spend time together as a family and watch movies and relax. Be good times. Oh, early birthday wishes give bad luck here. Oh, yeah, we'll do afterwards then. Or what if it's not a birthday wish? What if it's just like, I'm just happening to play the automaton and then you clip it and play it on the 25th? But yeah, I will be streaming on the 26th, guaranteed. That will be, I think that will be the last stream of the year, so it'll be the perfect opportunity. You celebrate on the 24th, 25th, and 26th. I see. See, over here it's like Christmas Eve. We do kind of celebrate, but it's a more low-key day. But we have like a tradition in our family that on Christmas Eve, we always order Chinese food for takeout, and we watch a movie together in the evening. So it's like the day is our own, and then the evening is like Christmas begins time. And then Christmas Day is all just to ourselves. And then the 26th is Boxing Day, and it's just like, whatever. We'll do what we like. For me and Xander, that will be violence in video games. The most Christmassy. But yeah, the late birthday wish. Oh, you celebrate Christmas on the 24th because the 25th is your birthday. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, get the day to yourself then. Your specific day. We do Boxing Day too. Yeah, it's always been a thing here, but I don't know like if there's any traditions around Boxing Day here. It's mostly just like, yeah, this is Boxing Day. It's the day after Christmas. We eat leftovers. It's always just like, oh yeah, we always have turkey for Christmas dinner. Christmas dinner is always turkey. So whenever I hear people from the US talking about Turkey Day in November, it always confuses me because I forget that Thanksgiving exists. And I'm like, Turkey Day? But it's nowhere near Christmas. Huh? But it's always nice because Boxing Day is just like, yeah, we're having turkey sandwiches today. All day. All of the leftovers. Yeah. And Boxing Day, there is like big sales. Oh yeah, I guess that's what it's known for. It's like, that's when the Boxing Day sales. Get a discount now. Lucky for you, the DFS sale is continuing. Yeah, we get a lovely meal. We have lots of lovely meals. I think really honestly in this household, Christmas is for the food. We have lovely food. But yeah, we have nice Christmas traditions. And then I have my traditions of always going to visit my friends for New Year's, which has been a thing for like, it's been so long now. Like way before I was a streamer, I've been visiting them for New Year's. So that's like the one sad thing for me. Like I will never do a New Year's stream unless like things go catastrophically wrong, but they better not. But I always spend New Year's with them. I think like the only time I haven't was when like COVID was like really hard hitting and the quarantines were really strict. Other than that, I've always been over for New Year's, and it's always lovely. It's always a lovely time. Yeah. Oh, traditionally boxes of gifts or money were given to service personnel. So it used to have a meaning, but isn't really a thing anymore. Oh, that makes so much sense. That makes a lot of sense. There could be an apocalypse and DFS would still have a sale. Now on. But don't miss it. The sale ends on Tuesday. And then the next sale starts on Wednesday. I'm still not sure what you want for your birthday food. Oh, do you get to choose? Choose what you have for your birthday meal. That's nice. You can imagine it's hard to decide when there's many options. I hope you have something lovely. You'll have to please let me know what you end up having. Your Christmas meal and your birthday meal. Birthday priority. It's so funny though. I said saying birthday meal as well though is funny because our Christmas Eve tradition of getting Chinese food, that's also a birthday tradition for us. Like whenever it's one of our birthdays, we always get Chinese takeout together. Because the thing is, there's a really nice Cantonese restaurant back where we used to live, because we moved house like about a decade ago. There's the most lovely Chinese Cantonese restaurant close to where our old house was. And we used to go there quite frequently, but now that we've moved, we don't like get to go as frequently because it's not as close. But we always decide like, okay, when it's a birthday, it's a special occasion, we will drive all the way there and back to get the takeout food because they don't do delivery. It's just pickup. But like, it's become like the special occasion meal now, and it's always really nice. It's really good. Hee hee. Oh, not planning to invite many friends this year because they don't have time. So thinking of homemade lasagna. Oh, yes. Ooh, that'd be lovely. And especially if it's homemade too, you can make sure it's made exactly how you like it. I think that's a good plan. You should go with the lasagna. I'll embrace my inner Garfield and be like, yeah, lasagna time. That sounds really nice. But yeah, I'm excited for my holiday times though, because it's going to be nice to just have some time to like stop thinking about all the stuff I need to work on as well. I have a lot of stuff that is not done yet. A lot of stuff that is done, but also a lot of stuff now that is relying on me making the music video for my song. I have the components. I have to put them all together, and that's the hard part. And I'm doing that myself because I love to torture myself. So that's like my main project I'm working on at the moment. It'll be so great when I've done it, but I have to do that. I also have some recording I have to do probably in January. I'm not thinking about that this year. That's a January thing for me. And then I need to start making preparations for my anniversary too, because it's nearly my 5-year anniversary of streaming, which is wild. I can't believe it's been 5 years. I'm not ready for it. But the music video MV should be done for my anniversary, so that's really exciting. I'm really excited for that. Also, Enki, hello, welcome in. Sup, the sky. We're getting a music video? Yeah, I've always said that I wanted to do a music video. Things got delayed a little bit because of the fact that the artist's very busy, me very busy, me making the video myself from scratch. A lot of stuff. But I just wanted the song released on my birthday, and I'm so glad Wonder Riku managed to do that. Like, that truly was like so special to me, having my song out on my birthday. Speaking of, Wonder Riku debuted at the weekend too. He is also a VTuber now. He's joined the dark side, so please check him out. He's streaming on YouTube, so I can't do a Twitch shout out. But you'll find him if you put his name in. And it went really well, which is really nice. But yeah, I'm really excited for the video. I really hope it turns out well, because I'm making it myself, but I think it will. TTV Chocolates, hello! I have no idea what that means, but good luck to you. But yeah, I'm really excited for the music video. It's more than just an image with subtitles, I will tell you that much. There's a lot that's gone into it. I'm so excited to show it off. It's gonna be good, even if I say so myself. But yes, anyway, I think I've rambled long enough. It's already been half an hour. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just gonna be really smart and solve the DLC really quickly, so it won't be a problem. But I'm really excited to check out this DLC. Because I feel like this is gonna tie into the first game a lot more. Because, like, thinking back on the first game, we know there was the whole, like, society going after the idol and stuff. And, like, we literally found the idol on, like, a little island at the very start of the game. I feel like this is going to tie in with the first game more. And I really hope it is, because that would be so exciting. But we will see when it happens. Oh no, I know what AR glasses are. I just think I would hope you wouldn't need that to unclog a TV. I have no idea what unclogging a TV entails, but I hope it goes well. But yeah, I'm really excited for this one. I'm hoping it will tie in with the first game. But the thing is, if it does, I may need help remembering what happened. It's been a million years since I played the first game. What do I remember? The Cloudsley family. I've forgotten the name of the society that was going after the Golden Idol. That one Cloudsley who was actually Lazarus Hurst? Question mark? Who was stealing life from people. Yeah, I remember that part. The spontaneous combustion event on my birthday. That sure happened, yeah. The fire on September 7th. Yeah, that... It wasn't me, so it's fine. Yeah, hopefully it will, like, be a kind of situation where I remember as things go on. But if it isn't, that will just be funny. Also, Lubsev, hello! I don't think I said hello, but hello. Thank you for reminding me of the incident where people were running around on fire. And I looked at the newspaper and it was my birthday. But yeah, I'm excited for this one. It's really nice, I've got to say, how all of these feel like they've had very different themes to them. Like, they're all tying in with the universe, but they've all felt very different to each other. Like, this feels like more of the tie-in with the story of Rise. This one is very much about the more spiritual background. This is about the more, like, technological background. And now, if I'm correct, this is hopefully tying in more with the first game. It's exciting. It's nice seeing all the different elements that all come together to make, like, the same universe. Anyway, the Curse of the Last Reaper. Hey, we recognize these outfits. Pirates. Is this how everything ties together? Pay heed to the Curse of the Last Reaper. A horrifying tale for the ages. Messerade Islands? Is this the same island from the first game? It was like the Monkey Paw Island. It could be the same island. I bet it is. Right, I am so ready. Last orders. A deadly end and a murderous beginning. Okay, I'm ready. Oh, yeah, that... Yeah, that's a little murderous, huh? A little bit. What on earth were you doing traveling with something so dangerous? If I'd have known what was in that crate, I'd never have let you keep it in your room. Oh, so you've got a corkscrew and a washcloth. Is this like the tavern where all of the stuff happened upstairs? I'm sorry, son. I'm so sorry. Oh, you have a nose prosthetic. There, a key. Room number 2! And the pistol is empty. The barrel is still warm. The murder weapon? His own pistol? Or the pistol was just left behind? Oh my goodness, the music's intense. What do we got here? If found, please return to Wesley Beckett, barkeep at the Red Herring Inn in Port Armando. It is! The Red Herring Inn! Substantial reward available. Room 1, Eleanor, do not disturb. Room 2, Eleazar. Requested healer Joliffe? I wonder why. So this is March 13th, 1797. I don't remember the dates from the first game. Room 3, Marlowe Blind wants to change room. Okay. We got names. Well, we can presume that you are Eleazar then. I feel like I recognize the names, but it's been so long. Right. Oh, there's different times. There's 1797 and there's 1927. That's cool. That's fun. Yes! Also, Wandering Hello! What a start indeed. It sure is. I could do this, but I want to follow this trail of blood. There we go. The Red Herring Inn. Rooms available. Hi. What is the meaning of this strange sketch that the evil beast dropped as it fled into the waves? A bad omen, perhaps? If so, I fear the bosun's prognosis is grim. Oh, the bosun! It's like the boatswain, a nautical term. I remember that much. A red tincture. And some dried roots and herbs. Are you the healer? The healer. Dear mother. I thought that's a dead mother for a second. I misread it immediately. Can you imagine having a photo and it just has dead mother printed on it? Wow, look at that. Well, I wonder if I'm gonna have to remember who your mother is. Oh no, that's what the evil beast dropped. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Yeah, a lot of time between them. But significant times in the game storylines. That's exciting. And I realized I got another hydrate as well. Enki, thank you for the hydrate. I don't remember if I hydrated or not, but I want some anyway, so. Thank you, thank you. Oh, that sign was the last thing you found. Had to turn on highlights. I love how I like immediately stepped out and I was like, wait, where was I again? Also read it as dead mother at first. It's just, like the R doesn't even look like a D, but in my brain I just like auto-corrected the gaps and was just like dead mother. That makes sense. It's like a memorial portrait. Right, let's have a look around. So the beast fled into the waves, eh? I don't know if there's actually anything else around here. I'm gonna go back inside. I love the music in here so much. 1927. Oh, it's so calming. Whoa, hi. I like that. I recognize that frog. I recognize that frog because I saw it before and was like, that's a sweet frog. We got the mask on the wall here. How many artifacts and things do they have in here? On this spot, more than 100 years ago, Bosun Garner was mauled to death. So there, we've got the name now. Did I put that in before I forget? Yeah, let's do that. Garner. And you're Inazar Garner, and your son, so you're also going to be a Garner. I mean, I presume you're the son. Could have been just like a speaking into the air, son, if you're out there. I don't think it was, though. I'm sorry, son. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I feel like you're the son. Oh, no, unless you're Wesley Beckett. I'll go back. I'll go back afterwards. Let's have a look around here first. Having a look in 1927. Shale, thank you for the luck. I hope you have a good luck. Happy Tuesday. Right, let's talk to you. Okay. Okay, I see how it is. Can I do an Uwu old voice? Let's find out.
Trust me, Eliza. Yours isn't worth the paper it's drawn on anyway. My research proves that mine is the genuine artifact. Sorry to burst your bubble, Jasper, but that's a fake. I've got the real one right here in my pocket. Wait, where is it gone? A theft! Oh my goodness. A shame to see that goated fool leave. I was enjoying watching him drool over his modern forgery. At least Mr. Wiles and Miss Swan are still here to amuse me with their naivety. Nice, we got a bunch of names. We got a load of names now. I can't believe I'm oohing in the golden idol. Right, let's see what you got on you. You've got your... So this is going to be a forgery. This is not real. But we got a chili on here. We got alcohol here. We've got coffee beans, I presume, here. And spices, question mark, here? And a bunch of coordinates that are probably different to the real ones. Yeah, this is a little different. We got a shrimp, we got a boar, we got a turtle, we got a pufferfish. And we got more coordinates. Oh, is it like a continuation? Yeah, maybe. Maybe they connect together. Very interesting. But, you've lost... she's saying this is a fake because she was like, I'm pretty sure I have the real one. But then he's also like, no, I've done research and I have the real one. So, which one is the real one? And this is a receipt for the battered cod. Table 1, Ansel M, 1 Mariner's Lightning, amount to pay 3.
Okay, I'm free from the uru. I'm gonna make the decision myself to have some Monster Hunter. Thank you for the Uwu redeem. I love just like the lurk and run. Perfect. Since it's 1927s, you feel obligated to use phrases like use your peepers instead of look. Oh yeah, let's have a gander at what's going on over here. We're looking at the screen and thought I was doing a voice for a character. Well, I was trying to. I was trying to do like different flavors of ooh that time instead of just the regular one because it's different characters. But I'm not going to be keeping that up. Right, so you've got some cigarettes and you've also got a knife, stabbed, question mark. So you had a map part, but it's gone now. You have a map part that may or may not be real. You have a map part. You also have a ring, a ruby ring, and hold on, what was that called again? Creatures of the Messirides, which is going to be the area. Kitson squirrel. This species of squirrel was discovered by Kitson, who immediately noticed its penchant for conspiring with animals of other species and its distrust of fellow squirrels. Wow. Wow, spy squirrel. Solum puffer. Discovered in 1823, this pufferfish is known to emit toxins that raise blue patches on the skin when it is attacked. It can be identified by the double cross symbol on its back. The cyanic chameleon? This lizard's ultimate weapon is its camouflage, which triggers whenever the reptile is tampered with. What does tampering with a chameleon mean? And the tropical elephant, only found in the Messiridi Islands. This elephant has an incredible memory and a fondness for shellfish. It is known to trample the surrounding fauna when panicking. I wonder if we're going to have to identify some animal situations here somehow. Thank you for throwing something at me! Oh, you got one of the new Christmas items I added. I get a present. The present is an empty box. But I'm a cat, so that's great. Very interesting. I wonder why you have this. Right. I like this, like, scorpion in a bottle, too. Very interesting. Ooh, I can look at the newspaper. Oh, empty box, so sad. It's okay, I'm a cat. I love empty boxes. Like, if I can sit in it, I'll be happy. We've got the Port Armando Times, August 7th, 1927. Leg cutters loot with lighthouse. Good headline. Gangsters used the lighthouse at Port Armando to crash ships so that they could rob them. The leg cutters used the ploy to run aground 3 vessels yesterday. Oh, wow. Flying high. The 5th annual airplane stunt championships took place yesterday. Oh no, this is like the continuation of here, I think. The ships were then plundered by the gang's sole female member, known only as Light Hands Loretta. The crime mimicked an infamous heist carried out in 1814 using the St. Osmond Lighthouse on Skull Island, which had been built just a year earlier. I feel like I remember Skull Island. Flying high. The 5th annual airplane stunt championships took place yesterday. Keith Chalmers, Lawrence Fryer, and Percy Greggs came 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, respectively. Last year's winner, Eliza Swan, did not take part. No reason has yet been given. Hey, you mentioned Swan. Yeah, Mr. Wiles and Miss Swan, that's these two. So is that you? Are you Eliza Swan? Is this why you didn't take part? Oh, the music's so cool. But I'm going to step outside now, so it might change. Let's see. What do we have out here? Oh, hello. What are you barking at? What have you seen? Oh, heaven have mercy. You've got the same pendant that I saw from the past. My noble son, I leave to you this necklace which belonged to my father, Abacus, 1752 to 1815. May you hand it down to your own children one day. Your loving father. So yeah, Abacus is going to be the one in 1797 who was standing outside. And you also have some keys and a crumpled up ball of paper. Edward, I'll raise my bid 1,200. This is my final offer. That is a lot. Especially for 1927. And we got a baby. A baby. Oh, I guess that's what you're barking at. This, I'm sure this is going to be really normal looking. Yeah, what do you know? Just a regular body. A manhole cover key. A crowbar. I see a tattoo there. What do we got here? We've got a map. Okay, there's the bridge. I can probably orient myself in a second. Ms. Bordy, as agreed, here is the 1,200 in advance. Once you are done, meet me back at the entry-exit point in the courtyard in front of the museum. As per your instructions, once you have given me what I have paid for, I will ride off into the night, never for you to hear from me again. And there you have 1,200 inside your boot, so you were paid. You were paid, you gave your thing over, you've given the person what they paid for, and they rode off into the night. And now you're really dead. You sure aren't breathing. Is there anything else? Like, I'm surprised I can't, like, have a closer look here. But I can notice it at least. Right, so yeah. Here. So this is the bridge. I guess it's the museum? Yeah, this is the museum here. This is whatever this building is. This is where that person is standing now. That's where the dog's barking, and this is where the body is. So that was the meeting point. Just there. Edward, I'll raise my bid. 1,200. I wonder if it's written by the same person. They're both in red. Very mysterious. There's the manhole cover. Oh, hey. Wait, is that the point on... Yeah, that's the manhole. And there's a manhole cover there, too. These are where the manhole covers are. This is like the sewer system. Can I have a look at that? Yeah. There's a cigarette stub there. Interesting. Okay. Piecing this together is going to be fun. Let's have a look. Oh, the museum. Old Woman by Unknown Artist. Date 1790s, donated by A. Joliffe. This is going to be the dead mother. The dead mother picture, isn't it? Old Woman by Unknown Artist. Museum piece now. I bet it is. What do we have here? Oh, this specimen was discovered on a nearby beach after the tsunami of 1905 washed away one of the Masurdi Islands. Hey. Looking really normal. And hi. I can't look at the plaque for you. I want to know what you are. Look at that face. Okay, what about in here? Flintlock pistol, 1790s. Once owned by one of the pirates from Captain Triton's infamous crew, who went missing along with their ship, the Last Reaper, after looting a Lemurian vessel. Anything else in there? I think it's just the pistol. Very interesting. Also, the grates are kind of misaligned. The doors are locked. But that's okay, because you had a crowbar. And also, I think the window's smashed. It's like going through the window. Very interesting. What's going on back here? Oh, hey! Captain Radigan Olita's pub crawl boat tour of the Myriades Islands. Highlights include the rusty anchor and the raised tankard. Oh! That's one heck of a pub crawl, like, sailing. I love that it's like the path of the sailing makes like a face, and this is like the hat and the pipe. It's just like, we're gonna sail this specific route so that we know it looks like a face when we're done. That's kind of great. Where else can I look? Okay, nothing there. I can look at here. We got a boat. Oh, hey! Cost me a pretty penny, this map, but it's gonna pay off big. Real big. What's this map? Oh, hey! We got a bunch of lighthouses on this one. They all have different things on them. Like, one had, like, trading things. One had animals. One has lighthouses with different coordinates on them. Very interesting. So are you the one who bought it then? Are you the one who paid the 1,200? Very interesting. Very interesting. Guess what's over here as well? The battered cod. 1892. It's not the red herring anymore. Right, what do we got here? Hey boss, it's Marsh. Guess what I've just got hold of? The one and only remaining map from Captain Triton's final voyage. Positive it's the real deal. Aha, you took it! This has got pubs on it! It's pubs! These are gonna be pubs! This is the battered cod, also known as the red herring. And these are gonna be taverns. I bet you anything. This is gonna be like the pub crawl. Because this like kind of looks like a hat and this kind of looks like a pipe, so that could be the bath. And then there's another one too. Because something mentioned like an anchor at some point. It was... Where was it? Here. We've got the rusty anchor and the raised tankard. Oh no, not you. It was Horse Guy. The rusty anchor and the raised tankard. Oh, it'd be these two then. And then we got this one over here. Like a shamrock? Interesting. Right, let's have a look at the horses. Okay, we've got cigarettes in here. And this, I think, is the same brand as... Yeah, it's that one. Same brand. Same cigarettes. And we got a manhole cover here too, so... Why is this horse wet? Is it just peeing? I hope it's not just peeing. But yeah, we've got that's these same cigarettes here. And it's been open too. It's an Ewok. It is kind of just an Ewok. And then this is ES. We got another map piece. Look, this one's got like deep sea creatures. This one's a little more terrifying. But yeah, it's all like the same map rotated with different points marked on each one. This is so interesting. Because yeah, it's the same island here and here. And then it's like, this is where the anchor was. This is where the rusty tankard was. This is where the shamrock was pointed out. It's on that X spot. So I bet each map is going to refer to something on a different map. And those are going to be the important points. Like, you're going to need all of the maps to get the relevant information. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Right, I'm missing words. There's a single spot that I'm missing, which is gonna have like 6 words maybe. What the heck am I missing? Right, because yeah, you've got like the piece of the map there. I want to find this last spot. Right, let's go back in. See if I might have missed something on one of the walls somewhere. Or if there's something that I can click into and then click further again. Yeah, this is like different from the others, but yeah, and this is the same. Same pieces. That's the island. That's the same island. Oh, it's that part. It's here. It's a different part. But yeah, there it is. That's that island. So if there's something marked like there on one of the maps, that's going to be the important thing. Ooh. There we go. Table 1 is Ansel M. Got all of this, looting the lighthouse. I love the music. I love the music. I wonder why they changed the name. Nothing else here. There's a necklace. Don't think there was anything else I could click on here. I tried real hard. Yeah, that's definitely the manhole covers. And yeah, that's like in through the window. In through the window of the museum and then out again and like escape through the manhole. But that clearly didn't happen. I think whatever happened here was she was trying to escape. Like, she made it through the museum, probably in one side and out the other, like, all the way across. But also... yeah, meet me in the courtyard in front of the museum. That's gonna be, like, here. This courtyard. So the person who bought the thing is the one with those cigarettes, the Blue Sail branded cigarettes. That's going to be the person who did the deal here, because the deal went through, she got paid, and she also doesn't have the thing that was clearly stolen from here. So I'm guessing that was sold. She got the money. She tried to escape through the manhole afterwards. But something happened and she got mauled. Very interesting. Right, I'm gonna go back to 1797. See if there's something I missed around here. Oh yeah, because you're gonna be Abacus, because it's the same... yeah, there's the Dear Mother. Because that's the same pendant there. So this is the ancestor. Oh my goodness, where am I missing? Single point somewhere in the water? Following the blood trail in here? Something else I missed in here? Can I see more pages? No, I can only see this page. I really love this music. This music feels so intense for starting. Washcloth corkscrew. Yeah, those are probably just hints to be like, no, yeah, this is Wesley Beckett. Why'd you say son? I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Is it because you lost something? Something was stolen from you? Is your son the one who did this to you? And you're blaming yourself? Right, I can't find this last spot for now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start trying to put the names in. And then I might see, like, what I'm missing through that. So I'm going to put you as Wesley Beckett. You outside, we know you are Abacus. And then I'm wondering, because it seemed like you were the healer, requested healer Joliffe. We saw Joliffe before as well. Joliffe was mentioned before as well. Are you Edward? Because I'm guessing that was a message written to you. Edward Joliffe? Question mark? Wait, what were the names of the ones in here? Yeah, this is Eliza. Eliza Swan. And we know you're Wiles. Is your name mentioned here? Yeah, Jasper. Jasper Wiles. And over here, Mr. Wiles and Miss Swan, I'm guessing... Oh, table 1 was Ansel M. Well, I'm guessing this was table 1. So who are you? Right, out here, we know you're Marsh. Don't know if Marsh is your first name or your surname. I'm gonna put it as surname for now. It feels like if it's a talking to the boss situation, it's gonna be not first names. Oh, hey, same tattoo. Same gang, haha. It does look like a foot with a bone coming out of the top, so that's interesting. And here we've got ES as well. Oh, so this is Eliza's... Eliza's pack? Eliza Swan? Wait, but she's saying... That's so funny. She's just like, I've got the real one in my pocket. Wait, where's it gone? Did you just leave it in your bag? Or is this a fake one that was slipped in there after stealing the real one? Because we know you've got it. You've got hold of that one. Very interesting. So yeah, you are... Here we go. My noble son. Passed down. I'm going to put you as a Joliffe. Oh, I already did. Okay. Right, and how about you? Is that you? Are you Captain Radigan Alita? Maybe you are. Is that why you want to do the boat tour? Have you set up this pub crawl to visit the points that you need to? I mean, it looks... That looks like him. I'm going to put him as Radigan Alita. I think he might be the captain. There you are. Right, and here we have Ms. Bordy. So we've got your surname. And yeah, as agreed, here's the 1,200. Meet me at the entry-exit point in the courtyard in front of the museum. I will ride off into the night, never for you to hear from me again. But she's a little dead now. So I guess it's true. She won't ever hear from him again. Or her. Whoever it may be. It's going to be whoever's horse this is. Which means we can rule out Eliza because her horse is here. I feel like the words I'm missing might be the ones I really need. I can't interact with this manhole cover. Can't interact with this horse, but I love the scarf on this one. It's a good scarf. Is there anything else on the boat? There isn't like a ledger or anything in here. What the maps? Maybe I start looking at the maps. Bosun Ghana was mauled to death. Yeah, I think, yeah, I already had your name as Ghana because of that. Right, because getting this added all of these names to the list. So the fact that I have Marlowe and Eleanor here, but I've only got these people. Are they around? And I've missed them somehow? So mysterious. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's have a look at the maps. Here we go. Which proves each map is not the original from 1797. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Okay. So things are going to prove that they're not the original. Right, I think the one with the taverns on. The battered cod estimated 1892. But we know it was here as this. 1797, the Red Herring Inn. It's a different logo now. It's a different fish. Different fish has a different logo. Yeah, that this was developed later. Therefore, that is false because that is the wrong tavern for that time. That is not the true map. This one, it's going to be to do with the lighthouses. I bet, which is going to be the newspaper. The St. Osmond Lighthouse on Skull Island had been built just a year earlier. This is Skull Island, the one that looks like a skull. So that will have been created in 1813. That didn't exist in 1797, so that one's a fake. Okay, okay. This one... hold on. The beasts. The creatures. The pufferfish was discovered in 1823. So this one is fake. So it's one of these two. It's either the one with the creatures or the one with the things. And I'm thinking it's going to be the one with the creatures because of the whole like beast going into the water situation and the maulings. But I need to find the proof that this one is fake. Is there any information on like spices and things? Spices imports, like when they were first in the area? Much to think about. Right, yeah, that's not a real one. Sorry, buddy. But here, because you're the one with the pubs. Yeah, that's not the real deal. Haha! How ironic that the one that's probably real is going to be the one that's just in the bag here. There, this specimen was discovered after the tsunami of 1905 washed away one of the islands. Is there one that has an island missing? This one doesn't have Skull Island. Skull Island is not on here. Skull Island is the one that was washed away. So the fact that Skull Island is not here makes that one fake. This one's actually the real one. It's the... Wow, this is so cool. Really impressed how good I am at these puzzle games. Thank you. It's my favorite. I really love puzzles so much. I love them. Some people are good at like platforming. Some people are good at like shooter games. I'm terrible at those, but I'm good at logically piecing things together, which is why I love games like this. Because there's so many beautiful moments of, oh my goodness, it makes sense now. So yeah, the island got washed away. Which means this is the real one. I still need to figure out the names though. Because what's that? That's Ansel M. Is that going to be Ansel Marsh? Oh yeah, because he's gone. He's left the table now. He had his drink, and now he's left because he's gotten his definitely real deal map. So you're Ansel Marsh. There. Shame to see that goateed fool leave. Yeah, he's got it. Is that a goatee? It kind of is. Yeah, his modern forgery. Yeah, it was a modern forgery. But unfortunately yours is also a modern forgery because that pufferfish hadn't been discovered yet. Who are you? I've got a cup of tea and a ruby ring. There has to be something that will say who you are. Something somewhere. Unless this just means there is another ES. Because we know there's Eleanor who hasn't been discovered yet. Because honestly, the fact that it's very much implied that he stole this off Eliza in the pub makes me wonder if there's another ES and this isn't actually hers. Maybe. I'm still curious about the water. Like, did this horse, like, emerge from the depths? Did this horse get splashed by the manhole? I'm going to do the sparkle. I need to find this last spot. I'm missing some words. Do it. There we go. I've looked at all of these. In here. Here. There's a tab here. I missed the tab. I didn't see the tab. Oh. See, I was trying to click for like a new page. Why is it at the bottom? If it's a bookmark, at least put it at the top. Grr. Right, what do we got here? Hey, Port Local Library. We've got the borrowers of this book. So you're going to be Myrtle Song then, I presume. Right, what is the date? It's August 7th. Oh, the paper's from August 7th. It's the library borrowing card. So this is going to be like after August 7th. So Myrtle Song, we've got your name. There we go. Ah, that's what I was missing. Myrtle Song. And so now it's just Bordy. It's you. Who are you? You're part of the gang. Are you the boss? Are you the boss of the leg cutters? Of course, it's a foot. It's a foot tattoo. They're the leg cutters. You're Loretta. Lighthand's Loretta. Oh my goodness. There we go. There we go. Got it. Right, events. Let's go. In 1797, a something 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 who in turn something the something. Afterwards, Abacus Joliffe found a picture outside. Found a... There isn't just picture here. Because I was thinking it was like the found the painting. Maybe it isn't that then. Let's see. In 1927, someone hired someone to something the something from someone something. However, someone tried to something with the something, so something 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 with a something. I see. This is going to be the fun part. Tom Warlord, hello, welcome. Oh my god, no back seating. No spoilers. How could you? Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, this is going to be the fun part. Because here, this is going to be about this whole little deal here. Of, like, buying an item. Right, because this is all, like, crumpled up in a ball. Oh, so you've got the keys. I wonder if... Yeah, it's E. Joliffe's Museum of Antiquity. So they tried to buy it from the museum for 1,200. That didn't work. So then they hired Loretta to be like, steal it from the museum. I'll pay you 1,200. I see. Someone hired Loretta Bordy to steal the whatever it is from Edward Joliffe's museum. See, it's like there's no like picture or painting on here, so I guess it is like part of the map. I guess it is gonna be the map. However, someone tried to something with the something, so something with the Have Loretta already tried to do something? Tried to tamper with the map? Because like this guy's reporting in. I've got the real deal. Seems pretty certain it's the real deal. Even though it isn't, haha. Because who actually has the real map? It's you, yeah. Because you're like, my research proves that mine is the genuine artifact. Jasper Wiles is the one who has the real one. Spoiler alert, I'm cool. That's not a spoiler. That's common knowledge. No, I feel bad saying that. But thank you. I'm glad you think so. Hee hee hee. Alright. Hold on, let me go back to here. The sketch here. Dead mother. Like, dead mother, I said it again. Dear mother. Could just be like saw a beast, maybe. It might not be to do with the picture. No, there's nothing here. Like something about a beast outside. Like there's nothing here that makes sense. Like found a beast outside. No, it's like I feel like it's finding the picture outside, but there isn't picture here. Something, an item, something, somebody who in turn, something to something. What happened in here? Because we got the whole, I'm sorry, son, I'm so sorry. Traveling with something so dangerous. What were you traveling with? Unless you just mean the gun. Were you traveling with a creature? Were you traveling with a beast in your luggage? What happened here? I feel like I'm still so far away from figuring out what happened here. I think it's going to be to do with the horses at some point. I wonder if Loretta got trampled by a horse. Because this is like a mauled body. And then if the horse had been trampling, it would explain, like, I've got to very quickly wash your hooves so that people don't see the blood on it and realize that you have trampled someone to death. Hmm. Oh, wait. Unless Loretta got the information about the map, like the real one. No, that was definitely like breaking into the museum. We got the manhole cover key, we got the crowbar. This was like planned out. But here, hey boss, it's Marsh. I've got the one and only remaining map, the real deal one. But then... yeah, so that was the only female member. So there isn't anything that mentions who the boss is of the gang. Is this like gang on gang attacking? Like, did he find out that she had the map and backstabbed her? Trampled her with the horse, stole the map for himself? In order to get in the boss's good books? Could be the case. But then who hired? It's whoever wrote the message of just like, Edward, I'll pay you 1,200. Obviously he didn't go for it. So then they went for more desperate measures of let's get in touch with a group of criminals instead. Once you have given me what I've paid for, I will ride off into the night, never for you to hear from me again. Also trampling while you ride? I'm still not sure about 1797. Let me double check the memorial plaque in here. There, Bosun Garner was mauled to death. So you were mauled by, I presume, the beast. You requested the healer after being mauled by a beast. The pistol has been used, so I guess you shot the beast, so it was bleeding as it staggered out. And then there, as the beast fled into the waves, it dropped that. Yeah, oh, you can see the map on the other side of it now. Oh, I didn't even notice that before. Yeah, you can see the map on the other side of the dear mother. Amazing. Oh, that's so good. Who in turn shot the beast. He shot the beast. And then found a map outside. In 1797, a beast mauled Eleazar Garner, who in turn shot the beast. Afterwards, Abacus Joliffe found a map outside. In 1927, someone hired Loretta Bordy to steal the map from Edward Joliffe's museum. However, somebody tried to something with the something. So, someone trampled Loretta Bordy with a horse. Hee. Because she does seem extremely trampled. That feels like the kind of damage a horse could do. Ooh. Did she try to run with the money? It's a good quote. It's true. Hi, Jack. Welcome. I tried some... No, I tried to something with something. I didn't say that. But hello, welcome in. I think what happened was Loretta Bordy tried to run with the money. Or tried to, like, flee with the money. Yeah, tried to flee with the money. So then they trampled Loretta with a horse. And who did the hiring? Who did the hiring? It's someone who has those cigarettes. So this is ES's horse. Is this going to be the other two people in here? Like, we know she smokes those. It might be you. Because I don't think he knows he's got the genuine artifact. Never mind, hi. How do you know you've got the genuine one? Is it because you mauled someone? The puddle. Puddle there. Puddle on the horse. What have you been doing, buddy? Where have you been going? Hey. Hey, Jasper Wiles, how did you get the genuine map? 2 of you are incorrect. Okay, I'm close, I'm close. But yes, I'm so right on this. He's the one who did it. Yeah, well, she has been like... Maybe she got mauled. Maybe she got battered. Maybe he battered her with her own crowbar. No, there isn't like a... There aren't many like blood signs on that. Right, well, we know that's your horse, and we know you have the cigarettes, and those cigarettes were found at the meeting spot. So we now know that you are the one who hired her. I'm close, I'm close. The beast mauled Elazar Garner, who in turn shot the beast, and then Abacus found the map outside. Jasper hired Loretta to steal the map from the museum. However, she tried to... Did she try to tamper with the map? I feel like flee with the money. I don't think that's right, because it was literally a deal. Like, she gave the map and then had the money. She had the money, so... Let me have a look. I wonder if it is that she tried to tamper with the map. Or unless she tried to, like, make a better deal. Right, so we got the map here. I think she tried to flee with the map. She was literally, the plan was never to meet up. She was coming out of the manhole, into the museum, to the back of the museum, and out of there. She was trying to flee. She was trying to take the map. She tried to flee with the map. She took the money and ran. And he was like, no, you're not. I paid you. You're giving me that map. There we go. In 1797, a beast mauled Eleazar Garner, who in turn shot the beast. Afterwards, Abacus Joliffe found a map outside. In 1927, Jasper Wiles hired Loretta Bordy to steal the map from Edward Joliffe's museum. However, Loretta Bordy tried to flee with the map, so Jasper Wiles trampled Loretta Bordy with a horse. Nice! Loretta was supposed to exit the sewers via the manhole cover outside the front of the museum. Instead, she left through the one behind the museum in an attempt to escape with the map. But Jasper spotted her, chased her on horseback, and trampled her to death. Afterwards, he washed the blood from his horse's legs in a trough in the alley. Yeah. Nicely done. Jasper, Eliza, allow me to introduce you to the rest of the team. You already know Miss Song, our scientific advisor. What branch of science do you specialize in? Animal physiology. Tally-ho! Is that a tank? That's Ivan Kearns, our driver and explorer extraordinaire. I'm sure you've heard of him. Ready to set sail, sir? And last but not least, our trusty captain. What a team we got here. Hello. Right, I want to go back for a second because it's also really interesting too that it mentioned like washing the blood off at the trough. Because when I saw this, I was clicking here originally because I thought it looked suspicious. But the fact that it like never, it just zoomed in on the map, I didn't even like, I didn't think it would be relevant because I was clicking there and it like zoomed in here. But yeah, we can see all of like the blood's been like washed away from here. And that's why there was all the water. Ha ha. Ha ha. Because I spotted it from a distance and I was like, I wonder if that's a thing. But then I promptly forgot about it as soon as it zoomed on the map. Very interesting that that turned out to actually be relevant. I love that. Right, esteemed gentlemen. On the 27th of February, a Lemurian vessel was unlawfully attacked and her cargo pillaged. This incident has enraged the Lemurians even more than such acts typically warrant. Accordingly, I hereby issue the following strict orders. All vessels entering our harbours or encountered upon the high seas by our naval forces shall be thoroughly searched for Lemurian relics. Any such articles discovered are to be seized forthwith. Any persons found in possession of said articles are to be apprehended and, following a proper and lawful tribunal, hanged for piracy, as befits their crime. This order shall remain in place for 20 years. Sincerely yours, Nicholas Maker, President of the Noble Seven Seas Company. I remember the Seven Seas! I remember the Seven Seas, yay! Lanka, Lemuria region. Nice! Nice! A nice little reminder. Right, here we go. We're on the... I'm pretty sure this is the Monkey Paw Island. I'm pretty certain that this is the Monkey's Paw Island from the start of the first game. But I guess we will see. Broadside Betrayer. Betrayal. Mutiny aboard the Last Reaper. Ooh. Whoa! Oh, it's kicking off. What's going on? Quick now, we're wanted in the captain's quarters. You've got a flintlock pistol, you've got a dagger. You have a cutlass, you also have a dagger. You are bleeding out. And cutlass inspection. Swift still using cutlass made of cheap low-grade metal, replaced soon. Lane, Nunda, and Valerio's cutlass is blunt. Sharpen soon. Okay. Then prepare to lose your life, just as you and your followers lost the vote. You've got a cutlass. You're like foaming at the mouth. Whoa. And you got an axe. You ain't going nowhere unless you go through me first. You've got a cutlass. Yeah, that looks different to these ones. Oh, is it? Yeah, this one looks a bit rougher. So maybe you're the one with the cheap low-grade metal cutlass. Unless I see another one that looks even worse later on. What's this note say? Oh, to all hands aboard the Last Reaper. With the untimely passing of Captain Triton, the fate of this ship now lies in the hands of her crew. As per the pirate code, the new leadership shall be decided by vote. The following terms are hereby set forth. 1. The vote shall take place on the deck at high noon. 2. Each crew member shall cast one vote, with the exceptions of the Powder Monkey, whose rank doth not grant them such privilege, and the candidates themselves. The tally shall follow below once all votes are counted. A bullet is lodged in the mast. That's been shot, hey? So Alistair Sims won the vote by 1. So are you the Powder Monkey because you've got a pistol with, like, gunpowder in it? You're also the only one who doesn't have a cutlass, so... Interesting. Who's absconding over here? Hey! It's you! It's you! Sorry, lad, there's only room for me and my boy. It's every man for himself now. You have a cutlass, you have a harpoon, and you have the original map. And there's your boy. Wow, the boy is comatose. Oh dear. Have you lost your wits? We're on the same bloody side. Pull me aboard. You also have a cutlass that looks a little rough. Very interesting. What's down here? Hey. You may outnumber us, but we're twice the sailors you'll ever be. Surrender now and I might let you keep breathing. You've got a dagger, you've got a kukri. I'm pretty sure that's Lemurian. I could be wrong. But I feel like it is. You also have a cutlass. Got a gold tooth too, very nice. Oh, I cut out for this. I chop meat, not man. I don't want to die down here all alone. Ma, please watch over me. You have a cleaver. I'm guessing you are the cook. What a terrible situation to be in. Imagine being the cook, voting for who you think would be the better captain. They lose, there's all-out mutiny, and the others are like, well, I guess you die now. Alright, we've got a ladder. Imagine if I hadn't clicked the ladder and I just didn't have the word ladder because of that. I could see that happening quite easily. Right, well, you're wanted in the captain's quarters. Let's see what's going on in there then. Whoa! Whoa! Ahoy, men! Get your backsides here now! We've a mutiny on our hands! You've got a pocket watch, you've got a pistol, you've got a cutlass. You are being shot by 2 people. You also have a really cool hook. Take this, you filthy rat! Yeah, you have a gun. To do. C2, Garner's nose and Horn's leg. Okay, so Horn is someone who has a prosthetic leg. We already know who Garner is. And you. You're no captain. You can't find gold in the gunner's gob. We've got a dagger. We've got another pistol. We've got another cutlass. Whoa, you're looking kind of blue. What was the thing that made people blue? Was it like the pufferfish? I don't remember. Ooh. Right, well, this is pretty intense. Everything kicked off here. Right, let's go see what's going on in 1927 then, I guess. It's the wreckage! The shipwreck! It's been found! The mast has toppled. It's the one who was trying to climb on the boat way back when. I cannot tell if you have both of your legs. But I guess you got harpooned away. Well, we know how you died. Goodbye. Over here. You got stabbed. Oh, I'm gonna have to figure out which one's which person. Wait, this is cool. This is so cool. Right, so you're the one with the prosthetic leg. You are Horn. And you got stabbed with a dagger. There's a grating there. That's where down here was. There's another skeleton. Here's another skeleton. Let's see what you all have to say. What's going on down there, Ivan? You've got your pistol, you've got your ring, and you've got your creatures book. Still borrowed from the library. I wonder what day it is. Because this is like after the first event. This is like the team's all together. We're going on the expedition. This ship is falling apart. Let's leave. Tell the old geezer to forget whatever junk he saw that drew him down there. There's probably something really important down there. An engraved cigar case with AS. Expedition contract. So you're going to be Anton Spilsbury, the sponsor. The spoils of this expedition shall be split among the 6 party members as follows. You get 35%. Jasper Wiles gets 15. Eliza Swan gets 15. Ivan Kearns gets 15. Radigan Alita gets 10. And Myrtle Song gets 10. Doesn't seem like much for Myrtle Song. Like, I can understand for the captain being like, all you are doing is driving, but I feel like she is giving, like, valuable knowledge here. So that's interesting. But hey, you're the sponsor, you get the biggest cut, right? Right, let's see what's down here then. Hi. Are you alright down there? Well, there's the one with the gold tooth. You have a cleaver to the head. Good on you. Good on the cook for being strong. I'm proud. That must have been scary. But he did it. What do we have here? Oh, there's the pipe. The ladder's fallen. The pipe is lit and gone. There's blood. Did you hit your head in the impact and fall out of the ship? There's an arm here. There's a shiny gem. Is that what you spotted? There's a net down here. There's a trail of blood leading out of the boat. Right, let's have a look in here as well then. Alright, here we are. Here's Eliza. Very interesting, Jasper. Good work. You have a very interesting gun, huh? It feels like the style is quite recognizable, maybe? Mayhap. It's not just an ordinary pistol. There we go. What did you find, Jasper? Look here! I found the ship's log, and it contains the name of that bosun we saw mentioned in the battered cod. Yes! Let's have a look. Whoa, that's a lot of names. This is a lot of people. Okay, so Triton the captain is dead. Cyril Amiot the quartermaster is dead. I guess at like the time of doing this. Ada Baker the surgeon was dead. No Walter Keane, no Tom Adkin, no Jimpo Jenkins. So we have the names here. We've got Stefan Garner, the powder monkey, Moody Pollock, the rigger, Maurice Selwyn, the cook, Maria Swift, the sailmaker. Horatio Lyon, the carpenter. Raphael Valerio, the gunner. Sebastian Horn, the helmsman. That's the one with the peg leg. Ezekiel Parker, the master at arms. Eleazar Garner, the bosun, with the prosthetic nose. Oh, so Powder Monkey is the son, Stefan Garner. That's your son. Okay. Peter Lane, the navigator. William Nunda, the second mate, and Alistair Sims, the first mate. So it was between the first and second mate as to who would be the captain. But there was all-out mutiny. Right, are there any tabs on here that I'm gonna potentially miss? There better not be. Right, you died to an axe to the head. You died to a dagger to the eye. You got a ring on. Which hand is that? Left hand. Married? Married. This is someone married. Who got stabbed with a thing. And there, you got shot. Yep. All the way through. Unless it was 2 shots. One of them missed, one of them hit. Very interesting. Okay, I've got all the words and spots. I can put this together now. Right, so out at sea. Let me open the book up again. I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need this. Right, so you are the bosun. We know that much. You're the powder monkey. And whoever you are, it's someone who voted the same way to saying we're on the same side. So I'm thinking you voted against the one choice. You voted against. You voted against because you're on opposite sides. And somebody else as well. Because they can't vote for themselves. It's going to be about figuring out who voted for who. Right, so we know you're the cook. You're the cook. Right, let's go back and check out what's going on here. Right here, we've a mutiny on our hands. Take this, you filthy rat. See to Garner's nose and Horn's leg. So I guess you're gonna be the carpenter. Horatio Lyon. So you're the carpenter. Repairing the hull and the other woodworking. You... I want to say Maria Swift because none of the other names jump out at me as female, but I don't want to lock that in yet because I could be wrong. I mean, there is one that's just called Moody as well. Oh, it could be. Because we know a lot of these are gone. In charge of daily operations, oversees the crew's work, plots courses, maintains discipline, responsible for weapons, steers the ship. Right, let's have a look outside. Let's go along here. Oh, thank you for the bit! Seems a bit moody. They're all kind of in a mood at the moment. You're like foaming at the mouth. Prepare to lose your life just as you and your followers lost the vote. So does that mean you're William Nunda then? Because it's saying you and your followers lost the vote. So these are the ones who voted against whoever's in charge. Hold on, it's so confusing to look at. There, so the candidates themselves aren't voting. Powder Monkey is not voting. We know Alistair Sims won. But then there's mutiny from the other 4 who voted against. So it would be you, you, you losing the vote, and quick now, we're wanted in the captain's quarters because there's stuff going on, and you. There, you may outnumber us, but we're twice the sailors you'll ever be. So those are the 4 that voted against. So the ones that are fighting back are the ones that voted for Alistair Sims. So William Nunda is probably you. You're William Nunda. You're both on Nunda's side. And you're on Nunda's side. And all of the others are the ones who voted for Alistair Sims. And you're going to be Alistair. So we can fill that out. Alistair Sims, first mate. Beep, 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 beep. You're the first mate. Although I guess it might be captain. No, captain isn't an option. Okay. Because, like, it was the takeover. So it's just figuring out who the rest are. Right, you're, like, bleeding out. You're frothing at the mouth. You're going to be the second mate. Second mate causing a mutiny. Who else is going to be on your side? Right, conveniently, we can't see your left hand, huh? Right, what else have we got here? Right, yeah, you're the one with the leg, so we know you are Horn. So we can put your name in, because Sebastian Horn is the helmsman who steers the ship. I love the thought of trusting a helmsman who is literally foaming at the mouth. That seems great and safe. Right, yeah, so you're the carpenter. Don't know what you do. You sure are looking blue right now. Right, you got an axe too. You're the one doing the cutlass inspection. Okay. Yeah, you're doing the cutlass inspection. So you're going to be the one in charge of weapons, most likely? Which is... I keep having to come back to here. Who's in charge of weapons? Da-da-da. Ezekiel Parker, the Master at Arms. Let's do that one. You're the Master at Arms. I'm guessing you're going to be the rigger because you are literally on the rigging. Mm-hmm. Moody Pollock working on the ropes and sails. Who have we got left? We've got left the gunner, the sailmaker, and the navigator. Oh, I guess you could be the navigator. Oh, you have a gun too. What about you? The gunner, the sailmaker, the navigator. I mean, everyone has guns, so... It's hard to compare the cutlasses too, honestly. Like, how do I know if it's sharp or not? I don't know how weapons work. I'm guessing that's not sharp. That's not sharp. That one is sharp because it's got like the little light edge on it. Okay, so you have one. Nunda. Did you mention Nunda? Yeah, Nunda's Cutlass is blunt. And so also is Lane and Valerio's. So is yours blunt? Yes. So you're Lane or Valerio. Yours is sharp. You don't have one. Yours is sharp. Guy dying out here? Yeah, yours is blunt. You're Lane or Valerio. Okay. Okay, that's how we figure it out. Peter Lane, the navigator, and Raphael Valerio, the gunner, who manages the cannons. Right. I like the tattoo. Yeah, there's only room for me and my boy. It's every man for himself now. All you have is the cutlass. Whereas you have a cutlass and a kukri and a dagger. Then it's like, would you be the navigator? Or I guess if you're the gunner managing the cannons, that would explain why you don't have many weapons, because, like, you wouldn't have your hands free. Yeah, very Oprah Din it is. It is. I love it. Hey there. This is you and your followers lost the vote. And Swift still using cutlass made of cheap low-grade metal. Is that you? Is that you? There's gonna be something that helps me determine which is which. Like maybe something around the cannonballs. There is an arm there around the cannonballs. Are you missing an arm? No, you have both of your arms here. And down here. Who's in charge of the cannons? Who's in charge of navigation? How do we know? And what's happened to whoever came down here with your smoking cigar? Fallen off the edge. Oh, maybe the cook lost an arm. Annette here, a shiny gem. Yeah. Right, the hard part is figuring out who, like, would have voted for who. I think I am going to lock her in as Maria Swift, the sailmaker. But I didn't see, like, if hers looked different to everyone else's. It kind of looks the same. I'm wondering why she's blue. What could have done that? Could have caused the blue. Right, 'cause there's only 3 roles left. There's the sailmaker maintaining and repairing the sails. There is the gunner managing the cannons. And there is the navigator who plots the courses. So yeah, I'm going to put Maria in as the sailmaker. So then it's between Raphael Valerio, who manages the cannons, And Peter Lane the navigator who plots courses. Oops, because that is you. You're one of them. I don't know if you'd be the canon one, but this is a lot for a navigator to have. There we go. Because then all you have is your cutlass. I was going to say you're also shirtless, but you're also shirtless. That doesn't make a difference. You may outnumber us, but we're twice the sailors you'll ever be. Surrender now and I might let you keep breathing. There's the blue! Unless that's just the lighting. But that could be the blue. So then that's like you've got gunpowder all over you? Is the blue the gunpowder? Is that what this is? What does the pocket watch mean? There's a ring there, there's a ring there. There's more people in here. So we got the captain, and we know that... Or like the taking over captain. We know you were shot by 2 people. There's someone else in here too. Who came in here? Probably the one on the rigging. Right, you've got like a pendant. What am I missing to determine who these are? Yeah, that's the spoils. You've got your ruby rings. Good for you. Wait, yeah, so we know Jasper and Eliza are in there. And then you're Ivan, you're Myrtle. And you're Anton. Oh! So Radigan Alito came down here. The captain. The captain came down here. Yeah, of course, the pipe. That was the captain's pipe. So something's happened to the captain. Uh-oh. Well, without someone to sail the ship, they're going to be kind of stuck here, huh? Right, let's start looking at the skeletons. This is going to be fun. Okay, so the victim here we know is... I really want to lock these in first. There has to be a way to determine which is which. I don't want to just put them in and move them around until it's right. It has to be something. Is there anything else that mentions those two? Because here, yeah, the vote should take place on the deck at high noon. High noon for you. Still foaming at the mouth. You're there with your rusty cutlass. You're bleeding out. Wanted in the captain's quarters. That's going to be to protect the captain, I would presume. So I'm guessing you're the one who ran into the captain's quarters. Yeah, there. We've got a mutiny on our hands. You're calling out. And then the one outside is like, yeah, we're wanted. You couldn't find gold in the gunner's gob. Take this, you filthy rat. See, I like the earring. That's how we determine which skeleton you are. Navigator's just gone. There has to be something here to let us know who you are. What's that? It's like there's only room for me and my boy. The comatose powder monkey. I'm gonna go with you being the cannonball one because you are coming down to where the cannonballs are. It feels so weak. But I don't know what else it could be. And then what even was the other one? The navigator. Is that right? Yeah, it is. Okay, that was it. Well, it's something. Right, I've got those locked in now. I can use this for the skeletons. This should be easier. Okay, so you're the gunner, the killer was the cook, and you used a cleaver. Good on you. Right, this victim is the first mate. The killer is one of those two, using a pistol. Who's aiming better? I think your shot's going to the wall. And your shot is actually true. Because if we look here, there's a shot in the wall and then a shot here. So I think you're the one who actually did this. So the killer was the sailmaker with a pistol. Right, oh, I can probably do the... I'll just put all the weapons in first. Right, that's a dagger to the eye, so... Dagger. This one... Okay, that's an axe. I think that the cause of death for that one may possibly have been the axe to the head. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. You were harpooned. Right, is that the kukri? Is that what the kukri looked like? It's kind of similar. No, that might be the... It's gonna be this one. It's gonna be this one that was using the old metal that needed to be replaced. I think. So that's the cutlass. I think. Cutlass that then broke off afterwards because it was using the cheap metal. Am I sure it's the axe? You know what? I am feeling relatively confident about this one, that the cause of death may have been an axe, possibly. I could be wrong. But it feels right. Right, over here. How did you die? Oh, you had your arm chopped off. And it fell through the grating. Into here. Wait, that's kind of funny. Because if you look here, the arm has definitely been cut off. So that's going to be another cutlass death from the second mate who was like in the doorway like, you'll have to get past me first. Brandishing the cutlass. Which skeleton are you? That one. Right, and then you... You were bleeding out, but I can't figure out what the cause of death was. And over here, that looks like a stabbing too. Oh, head split! Your head is completely split. That's probably another axe one. I think that's the only weapon that could split someone's head like that. I think that's also an axe. But this time they pulled the axe out, so they could use it again in here. Right, and then... Yeah, the cook's body isn't in here. Did the cook survive somehow? Oh, there you are with the peg leg. You got daggered. That was dagger. You've got like a necklace on. Who had a necklace? Do you have a necklace? I can't see you. You don't. You don't. You. Oh no, the cook has a necklace. No, the cook did die. Okay. I guess it makes sense. Nobody's getting out of this alive. The cook made it up. After having his arm chopped off down here, he made his way up and still died anyway. That's so sad. Aww. Well, we know that's the cook now. Victim the cook, and then here we know that the victim is the navigator and the bosun is the killer. We know that peg leg is the helmsman. Don't know who the killer is. We know the skeleton is the one who was already bleeding out. Weapon, blood loss? I think... that does look like a bullet wound. Wait, this is wild. Hold on, I just realized. Like, his neck has been, like, fully twisted. He's, like, body's, like, face down here. Like, if you just don't look at the face, that's like a face-planting body on the ground. Neck twisted. That's terrifying. Either that or the body is horrendously twisted. Either way, not nice. But that does look like a bullet wound to me. I wish I could, like, look closer. I can't see. I'm gonna hazard a guess that you were shot. It feels like a bullet wound. Right, so 2 were killed with daggers. 2 were killed with an axe. I think... Are you the only one who had an axe? Yeah, you have an axe. And I think you're the only one with an axe. Yeah, nobody else has an axe. So that's your axe. So, yeah, it looks like the helmsman really went for it, huh? He said you're gonna have to get through me first, and he took that personally. That's so funny here. Yeah, it's just like, you ain't going nowhere unless you go through me first. That's exactly what he did. Yeah. That's what he did. And he also went in here and took out another of them. At the same time, which I think is you. Because you were the one who had the rusty cutlass. And we also didn't see the other part of your cutlass. So I think that's you. And you got axed in the head. And then, yeah, this is the one with the ring. And you're the one who had the dagger to the eye. The carpenter. So how did you die? Which one is this? You have a ring. Who's got a ring? You have a ring? I can't see your hand. You have a ring. Haha. You have a ring and a dagger. How convenient. So you made it into the captain's quarters to defend your captain. And you stabbed the carpenter. Yep. Made it in, stabbed the carpenter, but you also died. Good job, though. You did well. They may have taken each other out. Wait, do you have a cutlass? No, you don't have a cutlass. No, she defended him. Some of them were definitely, like, on a bit of a murder spree. Like, a lot of this happened by, like, a lot of the deaths were, like, the same people. So that's interesting. Right, so then you used your dagger in here. You went into the captain's quarters and stabbed this guy. So the other one who died to a dagger is going to be whoever else had a dagger. It's not going to be you because you were bleeding on the floor. You're the one who stabbed the one in there. You have a dagger, but I don't think you would have gone... You didn't go outside of this room, so it's not going to have been you. So that means it's going to be you, because you also had a dagger. But you got cleaved in the head by the cook. Maybe the cook stole the dagger. Maybe the cook stole the dagger. Maybe that's him. Also, thank you for the hydrating posture check. Let me have a big stretch. Ooh, and a sip of my drink. This feels so overdone. I love it. Thank you for my sip of monster. I need the monster for this. This is a really interesting one to work out. Right, because you're the helmsman. You were all the way over here. Yet you ended up over here in the end. You died up here. How did that happen? You, like, used your axe on everyone in here. Only to die when you came outside again? That's kind of wild. Oh, that's going to be, like... If you came back up... Caught him along the way. It's so hard to figure out the timeline of events here. Because everyone seems to have died in positions I didn't expect them to. Like, if this lot just stayed in here the whole time, we can kind of, like, mostly rule them out from the things up here. I mean, he could have been stabbed with his own dagger. That's a possibility. You were definitely axed in the head. You bled out. You lost your arm. Your arm is down here. But then you made it up again. Right, you've got your pistol and your cutlass, but I'm not seeing a dagger here. So I think the cook stole the dagger and crawled upstairs. But then why would you stab this guy? I'm pretty sure you're on the same side. No, they're not. Wait, no, they weren't on the same side. No, they were on the same side because... Yeah, you and your followers lost the vote. This is like the winning side who are protecting the captain. And these are like the mutiny squad. So they were on the same side. I mean, in the midst of battle, I guess it's easy to like lose track of things. I think it may have been an accidental killing by the cook. I'm gonna put it in and hope that I'm correct. Unless whoever then killed the cook then just stole. Stole the dagger. It's the fact that it's like staggering up to here. That's the interesting part. After the axe killing spree. Like, who killed the cook? It all happened up here. I think maybe the cook stabbed the helmsman. And the helmsman killed him before staggering up to here and dying. Maybe. It's just like a very panicked... I think they took each other out. Cook was just defending himself. He didn't know what was going on. He didn't know who was on his side. He was just like, if you're coming at me, I'm going to stab you. And so I think that's a tragic situation of they accidentally killed each other. And then you were shot with a pistol. I'm pretty sure. But then who would it be out of these two? Because you've been shooting all over the place. I mean, to be fair, you do have a pistol as well. Has it been shot? I don't know how to tell. But it's very possible it was. No, because you're on the same side. These three all voted for whoever's in charge, I'm pretty sure. So it's you, and the cannon one down below. So one of you two is going to be the one who's shot here.
Return of the Golden Din Lirie L10 Tamatone.
Return of the Golden Din, that's exactly what this is. Oh, Melamute, thank you so much for the resub, the 3 months. Thank you. Welcome in, I hope you're doing well. Happy Tuesday. I'm trying to figure out what the heck happened here. And it's very interesting. Right. Oh no, I can fill you into... I know who you are. You're the second mate. There we go. So who killed the Master at Arms? I think it's either the sailmaker or the carpenter. What did you say as you're dying? You're just saying ack. Yeah, I have no idea who did that. I'm gonna put it in as the carpenter. No, incorrect. Okay. Okay, maybe I leave this for a second. I'm not sure about all of the dagger ones and the pistol ones. And like why you're bleeding out in the first place. So I'm gonna try and go through the events. Because I think this will help getting all of this locked in. In 1797, the last Reaper's first mate was elected the ship's new captain. Voted in by the... not these two. Not you. There's one more. There's one more who would have voted against. And we know that the two on the ship voted the same way. They're on the same side. So the ones there, votes from the carpenter, sailmaker, gunner, and somebody else. Okay, we know the cook was on this side. We know the helmsman was on this side. We know the bosun was on this side. We know the navigator was on this side. And by the fact that the rigger is saying we're wanted in the captain's room, I think the rigger also voted for the new captain. Which would mean that the other one who voted that way would be the master at arms, which means that you could have shot them, starting the mutiny. So I'm going to put that in. It's still incorrect, but I'm still just doing this. The second mate lost with votes from this lot. I think this is the way people voted. That night, the second mate and his supporters attacked the first mate's faction, resulting in numerous deaths on both sides. While the fight raged, the bosun and the powder monkey escaped. Escaped with the something. What did you escape with? Escaped with the map. Haha. Ha ha ha. There we go. That one's filled in. So now we know who voted for who. Which should help figuring out who killed who as well. So yeah, you have a pistol. And you're on opposite sides. So I think you have to have been the one who shot, especially because it's like shot in the back from here and then just fell. That makes sense from like the angle here. I think you're the one who shot him, so I think that one is right. For the rest of this, the second mate I think was killed by the helmsman with the axe. But then it's very possible that someone else took the axe. It might not be. Okay, I'm pretty sure sailmaker with the pistol makes sense. Navigator with the bosun, the harpoon makes sense. Master at arms being shot by the rigger makes sense. The gunner being killed by the cook with the cleaver makes sense. The rest are what I'm not sure of. I don't think the helmsman actually made it into here. Because the body was outside. He was stabbed. Sorry, excuse me. I'm suddenly feeling really sick all of a sudden, and I don't know why. Huh. Monster. The solution. Huh, I don't know why. To be fair, I haven't eaten much today. I wonder if I should grab something to snack on quickly. Wow, that just kind of hit me out of nowhere. I'm just feeling really queasy. Do I have any food in my room? Hold on. I got some crisps. I have some crisps. I mean, even if I'm feeling sick, I'm still going to end up playing the game because I'm like, I don't care. I'm having fun with this. I have been out at sea for a while. Wait, yeah, maybe I'm just seasick. I'm just seasick. That's going to be the problem. Comfort snack break time. Maybe it should be. Maybe I'll go downstairs and grab myself something nice. Grab some Weetabix and put it in the box cabinet. No, it was the Tupperware cabinet. I'd forgotten about that. I should have did that. Yeah, feed the streamer, redeem. What flavor I got? It's just plain, just ready salted. But it's actually like potato sticks, like just like chipsticks. Ready salted potato snacks. But they're nice to munch on. I started a packet last night and didn't finish it because it's like a massive bag. But it means they're here now, so I'm gonna munch some of those, see if it helps. Ugh, that just like hit me out of nowhere. Not nice. Though to be fair, I've been feeling a little rough. I was feeling rough yesterday too. Like I'm wondering if I might be getting sick because my ear was playing up. Like I felt like my ear was super clogged, which doesn't usually happen to me. So when that was happening, I was like, oh, this isn't great. Not a fan of that. But I'll be fine. I'll be fine, I say as I continue to stream. It's okay, I'm just playing games. Ah. But yeah, because you're the one who had the axe. But it's very possible that someone took it from you. Like, why would you even be going up the steps in the first place? There's nobody up there. There's no one up there. Right, I'm gonna take out the ones I'm not confident on. That I'm pretty confident on. Pretty confident. No, I did that as the rigger because you're the only one with a dagger otherwise. Yeah, and the rigger did make it into there. And then I think you were killed by the sailmaker with the cutlass that then broke. Sailmaker, I'm not sure who killed you. I know it was an axe, but I'm not sure who did that. Second mate, helmsman with the axe. I feel like that does make sense. Master at arms, killed by the rigger with a pistol. That makes sense. The helmsman. Which one's the helmsman? The peg leg one, yes. I don't think was killed by the cook. But you were killed with a dagger. The cook was killed... I don't know. I'd presume by a cutlass. But it could be something different. Because we know that the arm was cut off. Also looks like he lost his leg as well. I don't know where the leg is. We've got the arm down here. Do we have to find the cook's leg? Is that going to give me the information I need? Is there a spare leg in here that's not, like, accounted for? Hold on. I'm on a hunt for a leg now. I need to find a leg. I mean, there's one less leg here. Because, yeah, it looks like the leg's been cut off here. Lost your arm, lost your leg. Lost your cleaver. Because, yeah, it looks like the arm fell through the grill. So I think the cook managed to kill you down here. And then stole the dagger, perhaps. And headed upstairs with the dagger. At which point was attacked by somebody else. Oh, probably you. Probably the second mate himself, actually. Who then attacked him with the cutlass because that's the only weapon he had. At which point the helmsman came along and axed. So maybe the helmsman did axe here as well and then made it back outside and then the second mate had gotten the dagger from the cook who died. No, this is still incorrect. It's still, like, completely wrong. Let's go here. Let's try this. Here, in 1927, we know that this is Radigan Alita went below deck, having spotted a gem through a grate, through a grating. But someone, something or something, which something or something, so someone, something and something, a something, before being something into the something, before being thrown, pulled into the sea? Were you pulled into the sea? I think that's what happened. I think you got dragged away. The ship's falling apart. Okay, so something happened. I'm guessing like the ship jolted or something. Right, why we just got that again? Okay. There's someone, something to something, which something is something. So someone, something and something to a something before being pulled into the sea. Oh, and fell and hit a cannonball. Radigan fell and hit a cannonball. It toppled a ladder. Someone's something a something, which toppled a ladder. Who did that? What toppled the ladder? Oh, it just says the ship is falling apart. There, you found the ship's log. Did someone dislodge something somewhere? Yeah, you're right down there. Clearly not. What toppled the ladder? Because we've got here like fell, escaped, shot, heard, pulled, hit, toppled, spotted. Because it's like if they heard something, that wouldn't topple the ladder. what could have potentially pulled that down? Because the mast is toppled. Did that, like, just happen? Did they just topple the mast? I don't think so. It seems like it's been toppled for a while. What did someone do? I gotta figure it out. Bugs are going around lately. But the thing is, I don't leave the house. So, like, how am I falling ill? It's not fair. No, it might just be because I haven't eaten as much as I should do. Because I didn't eat lunch before the stream. Probably not my smartest move. But it's okay. I'll make up for it afterwards. Someone hit something? Oh, it's this. The ladder's like tied to the net. So I wonder if like someone like pulled on the net and that's what toppled the ladder. But someone pulled a net or something. There we go. Yeah, that's the one. I still have to go back and get the skeletons. I haven't solved it yet. I'm going back to get the skeletons. I didn't think that would solve the whole thing. I still got to figure out the skeletons, but here we go. In 1927, Radigan Olita was below deck, having spotted a gem through a grating. But someone pulled a net, which toppled a ladder, so Radigan fell and hit a cannonball before being pulled into the sea. Who could have done such a thing? Here we go. That's telling me the answer to the thing, so I'm not going to read it yet. I'm going to go back in. I'm not going to read it yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to figure this out. Because there has to be stuff to figure out how this happened. Because we know who did the votes. Because the second mate and the supporters attacked the first mate's faction, resulting in numerous deaths on both sides. So the main question that I'm the most curious on is, how did you get up here with your axe? Because you just like died right out here. So did you axe her in the head so badly that you couldn't get the axe out again, so that you then left and got stabbed by somebody else? But then I don't think there's anyone left to stab you. Unless, wait, who in here has a dagger? You had a dagger. You could have stabbed as you were dying. And then he staggered out to go and die on the stairs. Desperately trying to escape. That might be it. 2 or fewer incorrect. That was right. That one's right. So now it's just one other little thing. So I'm pretty sure the sailmaker attacked the helmsman with the axe. But while the axe was going in, sailmaker stabbed him. He staggered out to go die on the stairs. I put that the cook was killed by the second mate. I don't know if that would be right. I don't think that would be right, actually. I don't think the cook would have been killed by the second mate, because I think the second mate would already have been dead by the time this happened. You are like way too bleeding out to attack anyone. Right, but you're the only one with a cutlass out here. No, it'd have to be, right? No, I don't know how the cook died. Do you have a cutlass? No. Because you do have a cutlass. It is not on your body when you died. There is a cutlass just on the ground here. Did you, like, reach out in your dying moments to stab to slice the arms off? Did you actually turn on your friend in death? Well, the thing is now, at least if I change something and it goes back to incorrect, I know that one is correct for sure. I can use that as a way of narrowing things down. So, for example, if I do that, that didn't change. So either this is a newly correct one, or it was incorrect anyway. So that's good. The amount did not change. Right, yeah, Navigator was killed by the bosun with a harpoon. I know that much. Cook, helmsman, cutlass. I think that might have been the case. Just wildly swinging as you, like, stagger out of the room dying. And it was just a very unfortunate placement. Helmsman and Sailsmaker took each other out. Master-at-Arms, I think, was shot by the rigger with the pistol, because that's the only one on that side with a pistol. Second mate killed by the helmsman with an axe, I think, is what happened. Because the helmsman was just going, like, axe, rah, getting everyone. Rigger killed by the sailmaker with the cutlass, yeah, because it was, like, still embedded in the body. Carpenter stabbed by the rigger with the dagger, I think is correct. Could it potentially be the helmsman? No, you don't have a dagger. Yeah, I think that had to have been you. Gunner, cook, cleaver. First mate, sailmaker, pistol. Unless it was the carpenter who actually made the shot. No, it was definitely the... definitely the sailmaker who won that one. Okay. Okay, so there's two wrong. Which two are wrong? I mean, I put this as cutlass. I might put it as cookery. But I think it is the cutlass, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that is the cutlass. Okay. Okay, I can lock things in like this. Were you killed by the axe? Yes, you were killed by the axe. Were you killed by the pistol? This might be an interesting one. Yes, you were killed by a pistol. Confirmed. I'm using this to confirm my answers now that I've gotten to the two of you are incorrect. Were you killed by a cutlass? No, that's not how you died. How did you die? It's like you lost your arm down the bottom, but then something else happened up here to kill you. And it seems like you lost a leg as well. Did the grating kill you? Did you get caught on the grating and that's how you died? Could be. Could have been killed by the grating, I think. Does that mean that the killer was also yourself then? You just, like, died by accident? It's still two off you're incorrect, so it could be. Unless it's you with a cleaver still in your head, you managed to get at him through the grating to pull the arm down. That could be it, actually. You were down but not out. Potentially. Oh, it's the two of you are incorrect is the scariest part. It's always the hardest part because it's so close. And it's just like, which part is the incorrect part? Because I don't know now. This feels like it makes sense. Right, because what did you have? You have your gun and your cutlass still. Were you shot? You could have been shot. Were you shot, maybe? No. This is so interesting. I'm so close. So close yet so far. I didn't expect this one to be so hard. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have some monster. Also on the plus side, after eating a few crisps, I'm not feeling sick anymore, so I think it's just the fact that I didn't eat before the stream. I'm silly. And I won't do that again. Lesson learned. Always don't skip lunch. It is silly. I'm gonna keep munching on them. They're nice. Because they're so small as well. They're really easy to eat. They're so nice. Man, I can't believe I'm so stuck on this. Like, I could just continue now, but I refuse to until I've got this locked in. I want to. The 2 or fewer incorrect is for the whole thing. The entire thing in this window. It's 2 or fewer incorrect. So I can use it for like all of it. And like, I can test something like, I know that the first mate was killed with a pistol, so if I now put this as net, it's still 2 or fewer incorrects. That means there's only 1 wrong. There should only be 1 wrong at the moment. Because if it was 2 that were wrong, then changing that would make it 3 again. But it didn't, so I know only 1 of these is wrong. Which one is it? Oh, what could it be? Oh my goodness. You were killed with an axe. You were killed with the cutlass. You were killed with a dagger to the eye. You were killed with a cleaver to the head. I mean, you could have also been cleaved in that. No, the cleaver is stuck in the gunner down there. That is definitely the cause of death. Oh my goodness. I didn't expect this to be so difficult. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Yeah, exactly. It's brute forceable, but it's less enjoyable. I don't want to brute force it. I want to figure out how and why. Like, I guess I could, like, kind of brute force a little bit and, like, reverse engineer how it could have happened. Because I have done that before. But it's like... I'm so close. There's only 1 wrong. I should go through them all, just, like, one by one. Okay, first mate. That is definitely right. Killed by the sailmaker, I know that's right, with the pistol. That is correct. That has to be. The gunner was killed by the cook with a cleaver. That has to be correct. That is true. This is the carpenter, and I put killed by the rigger with the dagger. I'm pretty sure that has to be because the rigger is the only one with the dagger available at this point. And we know the rigger came in. And then the rigger killed by the sailmaker with the cutlass. And I'm pretty sure that is correct because we know the sailmaker's cutlass had the weak metal and like the end of it was snapped off inside the skeleton. So I'm pretty sure that's right. Sailsmaker with the helmsman with an axe, I'm pretty sure is correct because that's an axe to the head. And the helmsman is the only one who had that. Here, the second mate with the helmsman with the axe again. Like, yep, the same, like, reign of terror with the axe. Master at arms with the rigger with the pistol, I'm pretty sure is true because you are there. You are there. You voted differently. You have a pistol. Helmsman, sailmaker, dagger, yep. I'm pretty sure that's right because that's like they took each other out, but like as she was dying, she stabbed him and then he staggered out to die on the stairs. The cook, the gunner, and the grating. Oh yeah, and the navigator, bosun, and harpoon has to be right. So it's just this one. How did the cook die? How did the cook die? How did you die? You just had like your limbs cleaved straight off. How could that have happened? No, wait. You don't have the kukri. I bet you threw it. You threw it up through the grating. That's gonna be what did it. Because it's like the throwing sword, isn't it? The throwing knives. Well, I'm pretty sure that something was about them being thrown. It's gonna be that, isn't it? It's gonna be that. Because you don't have it on you, but if you're like, you threw it up through the grating. Yes, there it is. Oh! Extremely tricky. I don't even know where it is. Yeah, just slice the arm straight off. That is kind of terrifying. Kind of terrifying. Wait, no, yeah, he's holding on to the kukri. So again, it's another situation of like staggered up after like having the arm chopped off, but it still was not enough and he died. Oh yeah, he has the kukri. Yeah, it's here. Here and here. It's the dagger that was gone. So the cook stole the dagger, but in the process got his arm then chopped off. Managed to like get up the stairs somehow, but still perished. Woof. 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 It's a tricky one. Yeah, assumed kukri because the cutlass was too blunt to cut the cook's arm off. Yeah. See, I was wondering about like if it could have fallen through the grating, but honestly, like the body is a bit too far back for that. But yeah, that was cool. But I feel like they needed a little bit more for some of the weapons, maybe. But it's okay. I did it. I did it. I did it! You have solved the scenario! Several hours after losing the vote, William Nunda's supporters launched a coordinated attack on Alistair Simms's faction. On the deck, Nunda and the Master-at-Arms ambushed the helmsman, thinking they had him outnumbered. However, they didn't realize the rigger was above them, making it a fair fight, which they lost. Eventually, everyone killed one another, apart from the bosun and his son, who escaped with the map. More than a century later, the expedition team found the shipwreck. Radigan Olita was lured into a trap and dragged into the sea. Woohoo! Mysterious. Mysterious indeed. That was so good. Also, Fredison, hello! Nice to see you! Welcome, welcome. Fun fact, just after release, the gunner skeleton was holding a cutlass instead of kukri. Oh, they fixed it. I see. That would have been very confusing. Also, McTerra, hello, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. If you're asking if I want to see cat photos, that is always a yes. I see you're instantly wanting to join the Discord. Please be aware, if you're joining to like advertise things or spam people, you won't last very long. But if you're joining because you want to see cat photos, and other pets, there are other pets too, you are more than welcome. And cat photos are always welcomed. I love them. I need to post more Tiffany ones. More Tiffy photos. But welcome in. My dearest Walter Keane, it is with the deepest gratitude that I put pen to paper, for it was by your noble hand that I was delivered from certain doom during the reign of the Order Party. The time has come to repay my debt in kind, as is the custom of Lemuria. A life for a life. I understand that unfortunate events have rendered you a shadow of the man you once were, bowed and wearied by the weight of cruel fate. Yet take heart, for there exists a remedy. On the 27th day of February, a Lemurian sentinel vessel shall depart from the azure heaven and make its course to the volcanic island of Craven Rock. Aboard shall be borne a number of sacred relics, destined for the annual Ritual of Restraint. Among these artifacts is one of singular power known as the Wish Bloom. You shall know it by its unmistakable fragrance, both sweet and strong. Should you come into possession of this gift, you will become a new man. Upon my solemn oath as a son of Lemuria, I affirm that all I have written is true. With unwavering loyalty, Ergim II. Oh my, okay. Right, on to the next case. we have sickness and health. The law of the jungle takes its toll. Ooh. Interesting. Oh my. Oh, you're looking normal. 1797. I love having the 2 times for all of these. It's so cool. In the pet channel, his name is Biscuit. Oh, I love that. I'll definitely check that out after the stream. Thank you. I always welcome cat photos. All kinds of cat photos. But for now, I gotta lock in on puzzles. I didn't expect that to take me so long. I've got an hour left. Can I do 2 things in an hour? Let's see. So, my punishment is the only reason I'm alive. I swear I didn't know. You won't shoot a sick woman, will you? You do look sick. Hey, nice stopwatch you've got there. You look extremely normal. Deaths. The man is not breathing. Whoa. Very cool. I like the horrendous pallor to the skin. How about you? Yeah, you also have that kind of skin. Tattoo? Hand tattoo? Nobody's breathing. You're also not breathing. Everyone, they've got like the... Oh, it's... Haha, see no evil. Hear no evil, speak no evil. Ha 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 ha. Haha, I see that. I see that. I see that. How interesting. How interesting. Alright, what's in here? That's like a ritual circle. Oh my goodness. Oh mighty Dagon, I saw the dreaded spitflies again. Avert marks of the deadly disease from my body. Take others. The witch claims she has a preventative cure for the fever in her kit. If this is true, give poor Tom a sign. Okay, so you did a ritual to try and make other people die in your place. That's really nice of you. Are they the same symbols on your hand? Yeah. So was that you? Are you poor Tom? Is this your tent? Here we've got some shoes. We've got a sack and a diary here. It is a sorrowful thing what befell Walter Keene. I liked him. He never hit me, not even once. And then March 8th is, drowsiness doth overtake me, and the witch proclaims herself stricken with illness. So I guess you're the witch? You are someone who has been hit frequently. What about this tent? Hey, there's a lot of like interesting medical supplies in there. So there, swear I didn't know. You won't shoot a sick woman, will you? What didn't you know? What do you mean you didn't know? And then another tent here. This one's got a book. Captain's Journal. March 6th, continuing our journey to destination. March 7th, did what was supposed to be done. Bastard got what he wanted and what he deserved. What a jest. Captain's Journal, March 8th, heading back. Ada reports slight fever. Ada, the ship's surgeon? No. From the logs from before? March 9th, Ada has red marks. Twerp slept on duty, couldn't keep his eyes open for 4 measly hours. Penalty of death by withholding something. I am truly a genius. Okay, so that's your punishment? I'm guessing you're the twerp who slept on duty, maybe? Penalty of death by withholding something. What does that mean? Oh, so withholding whatever killed these 3. So whatever was withheld from him as his quote-unquote punishment is what killed these 3. That's deliciously ironic. And that's why he's like, so my punishment is the only reason I'm alive. And we've got a note here too. Watch duty. Jack Triton Cyril Amiot, Tom Adkin, and Stefan Garner. Ada Baker exempt due to illness. Yeah. Right, so whatever you didn't have is what you didn't get. Bastard got what he wanted and what he deserved. So that's gonna. So the captain is gonna be the one who killed Walter Keane. We know that. That's like the first case from Golden Idol, from the case of the Golden Idol. I'm pretty sure, because it was the moment of like. I think it was the moment of Walter Keane dying. I could be incorrect. Please correct me if I am. But I think this is like a continuation of like what kicked off the first game. If so, that's really, really cool. Who did the ritual? The dreaded Spitflies. Here we go. Quite incorrect. Okay, yeah, I'm misremembering. It's been a million years. Do I have it installed still? Do I? Let me check. I don't, but it's pretty small. I could probably like reinstall it, and I have like the cloud saves. Maybe I do that. Maybe I will just hold on. If my stream stutters for a little bit, please forgive me. I'm gonna like download Case of the Golden Idol again. Let's see if this tanks my stream or not. It'll be good for next stream. Yeah, it'd be nice to have like a go back through everything, because I don't think I'm going to get all of this done in an hour. But I also think that what's left isn't going to last me another full stream. So having like a full go back on the lore of the Golden Idol would be a fun thing to do next week. Oh, it's installing. It's downloading. Oh, it's downloading really slowly, probably because I am streaming. Maybe I do not do that. That can be for next time. But yeah, I'm trying to... Oh, I don't remember anything. I hardly remember what I did 2 weeks ago, let alone like years. Alright, I'll keep going through this though. It's so nice how this is more tied up with like the case of the Golden Idol. Because the other ones have felt very much like, yeah, they tie in with Rise, but this feels like it's giving details for things that weren't pointed out before. Oh, right. Well, this is someone without their shoes on. So that's going to be you. That's going to be your tent because you don't have your shoes on. You're going to be the one who did the ritual stuff. You're going to be the captain. And then that's going to be Ada's tent. Do you just not have a tent? Oh, you share a tent. Yeah, that's you. Drowsiness doth overtake me. And the witch proclaims herself stricken with illness. So yeah, because he fell asleep on the watch because drowsiness overtook him. So you two share a tent. And then the others have their own. I have not even seen some of those, so I'm just going to leave that for now. Let's go to 1927. Oh, hey. Oh, look. Is it the mushrooms? Why would you eat a mushroom that looks like that? What? Why would you? Huh? Oh, the man's not breathing. I can't imagine why. This is the sponsor. This is the guy who paid for the expedition. Oh, hey! Spirit Journey with Don Hernan. Yellow Amanita. Low levels of Neurazinth. Calming effect is suitable for loving kindness meditation. Not to be confused with Wizard's Hat. Wizard's Hat, high levels of Neurazinth. Beware, you can meet your shadow. For experienced practitioners only. Yeah, that's this one. You can see it's got like the little thing on it. You're just stupid, sorry. And then the Murky Cone Cup, medium levels of Neurazinth. Gently discover your connection with the loving cosmos. So they're all hallucinogenics, but this is like a dangerous level of hallucinogenics. Right, there's the contract. Oh, hey! This is so funny. It's just like, oh, damn, the captain's dead. Increase my cut. Never mind the rest of them. He just increased his own cut and then ate a poisonous mushroom and died. What a guy. What a guy. Kind of got what he deserved, if I do say so myself. Yeah, beware you can meet your shadow is a great line. I love it so much. This is so funny. Black Raven whiskey. Ooh, who's left the whiskey out here? What do we got here? Come quick, Myrtle. Maybe we can still save him. I think he's like dead. Let's see. Can you? Oh, first aid. You've got your ring. You've got your pistol. Let's have a look at the first aid then. First aid 101. Tongues. Symptoms. Presence of nerve, agent, or head trauma. Manifests as dilated pupils, mixed up or heightened sensory outputs. Well, pupils are dilated. Oh, is that dilated? Which is dilated? Bigger or... I think it's bigger, actually. No, I think the pupils are fine. But here, tongue. Symptoms. Suffocation. Suffocation for a blue tongue. That's not a hallucinogen overdose, which is what I presume the mushroom would be. So that's interesting. Yeah, no, dilated is when they're bigger. Symptoms. Blue skin tone can be caused by low body temperature or oxygen deficit. Normal skin tone. Red skin tone can be caused by high body temperature or oxygen oversaturation in blood. So, abnormal body temperature, typically caused by external environment. Some chemicals can also induce it. So this is looking more chemical now. Blood agents. We've got Faraxin, a pink paste used in industrial processing. If ingested, it blocks the organ's ability to retrieve oxygen from the blood, causing suffocation. Fatal. Could be that. Because we know this is a suffocation tongue. Also, a wicked one, hello! Oh my goodness, thank you for the sub! Thank you so much, I hope you're doing well. Happy Tuesday. Welcome in. We got a suffocated dead body. I hope you're doing well. Gerenochrome, brown liquid, heart stimulant. If overdose, stops heart, fatal. Morticium, dark blue liquid, anti-parasite drug. If overdosed, causes extreme airway inflammation leading to blockage, fatal. That's also, if the airways are blocked, that would also be suffocation. And Frig X, white pills, sleep drug. If overdosed, cools body, damages liver, fatal. It's not going to be that, because the body is overheated. Body is red, so that's like overheating. And that's suffocation. Pupils are not dilated too, which is what you would expect from a mushroom thing. So it's not actually the mushroom that killed him. Someone tried to frame him. They tried to frame this as the cause of death, but it wasn't actually. So that's interesting. Just in case, haven't played the game, it was a joke. Oh, if you make a comment that could be like pursued as a spoiler, my mod team is very good at just deleting them. I don't even know what you put, so so don't worry about it. But yeah, it's important to like maybe try and not make jokes on things that could have potentially happened, because in a game like this, you never know when it's like the actual answer, and you could like accidentally spoil. But yeah, I'm very thankful for my wonderful mods. Thank you so much. You wield the swords magnificently. Because I also have my chat on a bit of a delay for myself. I have like a little like pop-out window that I view chat in while I'm playing the game, so that I don't see messages until like, I think it's either 2 or 4 seconds. But either way, it also means that like the messages aren't gone when they're deleted, so I don't get like accidentally spoiled myself. Boop boop boop. Nerve agents, purple liquid hallucinogen, overheats body, damages all digestive system, fatal. Well, there weren't signs of hallucinogenics. Pesticide, overheats body, causes brain death, fatal. Promedill salt, white liquid, anesthetic, paralyzes lungs, fatal. Neurozinth, yellow powder, hallucinogen, leads to extreme nausea, non-fatal. So yeah, this is not the cause of death. But someone wanted people to think it was. Very interesting. And then here's the bugs. There's the maladetaria, spread by swamp mosquitoes. The symptoms are vomiting, high temperature, and fever. And there is also the scarlet fever, spread by tropical spitfly, which is what the one in the past saw. Symptoms, red pockmarks, very high temperature, yellowing eyes. That's what happened to Ada. She's going to have had the scarlet fever from a tropical spitfly. And that's why she was sick. Yeah. As a forklift operator, you want one called Betsy. It's a really good name. It's a good name for a forklift. Wait, a random hype train. Hold on. Hype for this guy being poisoned by, like, a blood agent or a nerve agent. Woo! Right, what could have caused this? It's very interesting. So, yeah, in hindsight, it makes sense. Like, he has this information on mushrooms, so he probably wouldn't have gone ahead and just eaten a mushroom that he knows is dangerous. I mean, he still might have. He might have been tripping when he died. He might have been, like, so high that someone just went, hey, drink this, and he just did it. You never know. Phenomenon, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. Welcome in on the hype train. All aboard. We've got hallucinogenic mushrooms. We don't have hallucinogenic mushrooms, actually. Please. I realized as soon as I said that. No, we don't. Sorry. But thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Right. And back here, we've got Jasper and Eliza. Yes, it seems someone is living here. But don't you see, Eliza? They're not attacking us. They're trying to scare us away. That means they are themselves afraid, so we needn't be. We should push on. Still, Jasper, Mr. Monocle is afraid. And if he wants to return home, we can't refuse because he owns the ship. Surely you can see that as well as everyone else. Oh, he wanted to return home, eh? He wanted to return home?
B-Day 100 Hapborth.
Hapborth, whose birthday is it? It's not my birthday. It's not been my birthday for a while, but I will happily accept the bits. Thank you so much. Thank you. And very true, we don't have arson. Thank you for acknowledging that. There's none. Not at all. But Testa, thank you for the 100 bits. Birthday bits. It's more like a death day at the moment. He's a little dead. Right. This has the cigarettes. Those cigarettes and this and a book. So that might be yours. Well, you've got a medical kit, so I don't know if anyone else might also have a medical kit. But yeah, he wanted to leave. That's very interesting. And you wanted to push on. And we know what you're capable of because you literally trampled that member of the gang to get the map. So I'm looking at you, Jasper, right now. And here, oh, they all have first aid kits. So the one without a first aid kit's going to be hers because she has hers out here. What do we got on here? Whoa, a whole bunch of stuff. We got powder. We got, kinda looks like a makeup kit. We've got the cigarettes. We've got a book about planes and some glasses. Very interesting. What do we got here? Another one here. They're all smokers. Oh, we've got like mustache tincture here. Which is red. Wait, there was like a red liquid. A red, like a pinky blood agent here. Used in industrial processing. Oh, but you don't have a mustache, so you wouldn't have used that. That's probably yours. Oh, it could be yours. It's gonna be one of these two. And there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. This one, we've got cigars. The very fancy cigars. We've got the emblem. That's yours. This is your tent. It's the same, like, engraved cigar case. Okay, so that's his tent. He's got pills. Is he having sleeping pills? What were the pills? So it's, yeah, white pills, sleep drug. But if he was taking that, that would cool the body. So I guess he wasn't taking his sleeping pills. Or at least not yet. But he did take them. That is like the coolest car with like caterpillar treads. And then here, oh, look at all the, whoa. Hello. Also, thank you so much for the hype train. The random hype train kicking off. Thank you. Right, here we go. Evolution from person to creature, potentially. To do with whatever this plant is? Question mark. Got some nice little pictures here. We got some bracelets. We got some inks here. That's very interesting. Right, what color are the inks? There's blue and black. This is written in black. This is written in blue, so they are used. Any of these, are they blue or black? Dark blue liquid as an anti-parasite drug that can cause extreme airway inflammation leading to blockage. That could have been used. It could be disguised as ink. And potentially even actually used as ink as well. Right, what's up here? Oh, hey! It's a member of the gang, look! The man is not breathing. Yeah, I found everything. And it says, go home. Yeah, they're trying to scare them off. Right, I can put the tents together now. Right, let's start. This is the ritual one. So that's going to be you because you have the tattoo on your hand. Here you're the one with the shoes off. You're the one who fell asleep. A captain is this one. And Ada is this one. Okay, so this side's done. And now for this modern day, we know the captain's is the one with like the monogrammed everything and the cigars. This is the only one without a first aid kit, so this is going to be yours. Myrtle Songs. Myrtle, who also has the lowest cut out of everyone, even after the captain dying. Her cut did not go up. Very aware of that. Also seems to have medical knowledge on a lot of things. Questionable. And then there's you. Oh, we know that you smoke these ones. We know from the first case that's the brand he smokes. So that's going to be his room. Then it's down to these two, and you have the mustache tincture, so it's going to be yours. Which means that this one with the planes left over, yeah, we know she was the fight pilot from the newspaper from the start, so that's going to be hers. Perfect. Got him. Locked him in. That was a nice one. I had all the information I needed for that. But yeah, what is... Yeah, because you're like the animal expert. But this seems to be going beyond just animals a little bit, which is very interesting. Perfection. Wonderful. Now let's look at these deaths. These factors show that the pirate crew's deaths were caused by something. These factors show that Antoine Spilsbury's death was caused by murder. So you have a lack of oxygen in the blood and also an overheated body. And we can figure out what caused that in a second. The pirate crew's death, because their bodies are blue. Hold on, let me look at their bodies again. Their pupils are so dilated. Their pupils are super dilated. Hold on. So yeah, so mixed up or heightened sensory inputs. Did I see their tongues? Anyone have their tongue out? No, none of them have their tongue out. Because that would make things too easy, I suppose. Haha. So I can't judge from their tongues, but they've got low body temperature or an oxygen deficit. And it's something that's like a treat for them all, apparently. So if we look here, got hallucinogens. These overheat, so it's not going to be these. Paralyzes lungs, leads to nausea. What do we got here? Pink paste. Cools body, damages liver. Hold on, let's see what we got in these tents. What could this lovely treat for everyone be? Withholding something. What is being withheld from you? What did you feed to everyone? Saying, I swear I didn't know. I'm guessing they were like, you're going without dinner tonight. And she had something in the dinner. Claims she has a preventative cure for the fever in her kit. What do you have in your kit? Pink, white, yellow. Pink liquid. That blocks the organ's ability to retrieve oxygen, causing suffocation. It could be that. Which, if they think that's a cure, that's kind of horrifying. That's a cure for fever, don't worry about it. Actually might just kill you. Teehee. But the thing is, though, the dilated eyes. Presence of nerve agent or head trauma. So it's the nerve agents. Nerve agents. Presence of a nerve agent here. White liquid, anesthetic, paralyzes lungs, fatal. Paralyzes lungs, they suffocate, they die. Body doesn't overheat, but they have no oxygen in the body. I think it's promedill salt that killed them. It's caused by promedill salt. Lack of oxygen in blood. This is suffocation and overheated body. But lack of oxygen in blood and nerve agent presence shows that it was caused by that. And so the suffocation and the overheated body... What would that be? Because that was... here, I think. Then there, blocks the organ's ability to retrieve oxygen. Need something that does both. Because oxygen oversaturation can make the skin red as well. But if there's suffocation with too much oxygen in the blood, can that be caused? Blocks the ability to retrieve the oxygen from the blood, causing suffocation. I think it's that. I think he suffocated, but he had too much oxygen in the blood, which made him red. It's the oxygen oversaturation because his body can't retrieve it anymore. So there's too much oxygen in his blood. We know it won't be the overheating because he had the sleeping pills. He's got the sleeping pills in his tent that cause the cooling of the body. So it can't be that one. So it's gonna have to be... clicking on the wrong things there. So then it's got to be the Faraxin, the pink paste. Yes! Haha! Got him. Got him. Right, now it's just the events. This one is going so much smoother than the last one did. Hee hee. Hee hee. Yeah, we also know what cigarettes she smokes from earlier too, but we don't even like need that. We've got the information already. It's just an additional like, yep, that confirms it. Very nice. Nice deductions. Thank you. Thank you, a wicked one. I love making deductions. I love these kind of games so much. In 1797, Ada Baker contracted scarlet fever. To prevent themselves from getting ill, I've forgotten everyone's names back here. Here we go. To prevent themselves from getting ill, these people had the tincture she provided. These three consumed the promedil salt she provided. The remaining crew member was refused the salt, having slept on duty. Slept on watch duty. However, the promedil salt was poisonous, so those three died. In 1927... Yeah, hold on, let's stick with this part first. I don't know whose name is who. So it just says the twerp in the diary, which isn't really helpful. Yeah, twerp slept on duty. And then I think you're gonna be Tom. Sorry, I didn't know. You wouldn't shoot a sick woman, would you? So my punishment is the only reason I'm alive. Which watch duty would it be? Alright, well, Triton's the captain, I'm pretty sure. Would it be the last... Twerp couldn't keep his eyes open for a measly 4 hours. So 1 till 2, 2 till 4, 4 till 8. Yeah, his watch was so much longer than the others. They're like an hour watch, a 2-hour watch. And then he's stuck on for like 4 hours between 4 and 8 a.m. No wonder he fell asleep. Well, Stefan, at least it means you lived. So that means that these three are the ones who died, and Stefan Garner was the one who survived. In 1927, Antoine wanted the expedition terminated after the body of was it Radigan's body? I think. Yeah, that's Radigan's body. After the body of Radigan Alita was discovered. To ensure that the expedition continued, somebody killed him with Faraxin. And which one was Faraxin again? The nerve agent. No, it wasn't Faraxin. Was it? Yeah, it was Faraxin. With the pink paste. So, who has that? It's not in there. Is it in there disguised as the beard oil? I think it might be. I think you did it. You disguised it as your beard oil. But it's actually a nerve agent. That's... Wow. No, it's not. It's not. Who else would have it? Do you have any on you? Because you've got your little first aid kit here. Let me go through everything again, because it's pink paste. Because we got the makeup kit here too. We got the powder. That's got the pink mustache oil. That's the pills of him. She's just like drawing her pictures. She's having a great time thinking about animals and stuff. I don't think it is her. I wonder why the whiskey's there. Because there could be something in here, in the makeup kit. So hard to tell, but here she's just like, if he wants us to return home, we can't refuse. We don't have anything on you. Right, because which one was yours? Which one was your tent again? This one with the little gold box. So yeah, that's definitely Ivan's tent. That's your tent. Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely Ivan's tent. Who would have done it? Who did it? Who did it? Who did the kill? Who did it? It was going so well. It was going so smoothly. I should have known. I think we can rule you out because you're like trying to help now. Although you do have all the information on how you would be able to pull it off. That's you. You are innocent. It could be this. It could be something in the makeup kit. Potentially. Oh, we've got like the white powder in here, but... One of these was a white powder, right? White powder, that's a pesticide, but that overheats the body and causes brain death, so I'm guessing it's not that. I would hope. I feel like it has to be him, so then I'm like, is something else wrong? Hold on, let me check. Red pockmarks, very high temperature, yellowing eyes. She doesn't have yellowing eyes or a high temperature. Is she actually sick? There, I saw the dreaded spitflies again. So she's sick, but she's saying she has a cure for it in her things. She's got like a little makeup brush. Oh, hold on. No, I think she killed them. Oh, she killed them on purpose, huh? She's not sick. It's like running where she's crying. It's running down her cheeks. She's not actually sick. I love that the only reason I went back to check that was because I remember the yellow eyes and I wanted to check if her eyes were yellow. Oh my god! Okay! That's why the word nothing's here. She didn't contract anything at all. She pretended she was ill, and then she was like, I can heal you, don't worry. But actually, she killed them all. But the only reason Stefan survived was because they were like, no, you don't get the cure because you're being punished. Oh my god. Wow, that is such a tiny little thing to notice. That is wild. Oh, if I had not found that, that would have infuriated me. I'm glad I spotted that. Ada Baker painted red spots on her face to convince the crew she had scarlet fever. As the ship's surgeon, she prescribed them all a prophylactic antidote, which was actually poison. Only Stefan survived, as Captain Triton had denied him the dose. When Antoine Spilsbury saw Radigan Alita's bloated body strung up like a scarecrow, he panicked and wanted to end the expedition. As the financier and ship owner, his decision would have been final. To prevent this from happening, Ivan Kearns laced Antoine's whiskey with a deadly pink paste, which he had kept in his tent disguised as moustache wax. Whoa. Ho 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 ho. What have we got here? Dear Quick Eye Steward, it has come to our attention that a new obsession has gripped Port Armando, the hunt for the legendary Captain Triton's treasure. We require you to proceed there immediately and investigate the matter thoroughly. Our sources suggest that the treasure may contain the fabled Lemurian artifact known as the Wishbloom. According to legend, the Wishbloom possesses the ability to grant wishes, although it does so in a perverse and twisted manner. Securing this artifact is of utmost importance to our organization. However, you are to exercise the highest degree of caution in its presence. We have enclosed a Lemurian text detailing the known properties and behaviors of the Wishbloom. Study it carefully. Finally, you will need to contact our initiate, whose details are provided over leaf. He will obey your orders and help you in this mission. Yours in the mask, Quick Eye Master. Oh my. If I have to go in 25 minutes, he'd say save the next level for another stream. I think that's probably a good idea. I was like, because I've been averaging like one DLC a week, I was like, this might be the last Golden Idol time. But I think I'd rather like take my time with it and also like have some time after the stream next time to just be like, let's talk about the lore of these games, because there's so many little intricate bits that all link together in ways that I've probably forgotten about by now. And if I download Case again, we can go through that. We can go through Case of the Golden Idol again afterwards too. Like, make an event of it. Have a good time. Because I think as well, considering the fact that I ended up feeling so sick earlier because of not eating, it might not be bad to call the stream a little bit early so I can go and get some proper food and not just like a packet of crisps. But I think I'd rather like not feel like I've got a rush or anything, and I think like if I kept going beyond the time, I'd feel rushed, because I have things I have to do this evening as well, unfortunately. Otherwise I'd just be like, let's just keep going until it's done. This is gonna be a two-parter. I'll finish it next week, and I will get myself some food and stuff now, because then it also gives me the chance next week to maybe do like another little like co-working stream for a bit, have some Golden Idol times for like the first half of the stream, and then like if there's time left over, I can do a little bit of writing. I think that would be nice. But yeah, I think I will leave the last case for now. That will be a fun thing for next week, to be continued. The first DLC I haven't done all in one stream. Mostly just because I'm realizing I definitely should have eaten before the stream. That was a really big mistake, and I don't feel very well now. I felt better for a little bit after having some crisps, but now I'm definitely like, yeah, I'm hungry. I should eat. I should consume food. But yeah, this is so fun. It's so nice how this one ties more in like the Case backstory and the pirates and how they ended up on that island in the first place. I'm very excited to go back and see how all of that links up next week. So yeah, next week will be the full tying everything together, reminding myself of stuff from years ago, because I don't remember. I don't remember what happened. I remember Lazarus being the Cloudsley, and that's about it, honestly. I probably could do with a refresh. I think it'd be more fun to like theorize on things with a refresh too. So that can be the one for next week. But yes, that was so much fun though. I love this game. And with that, I shall move. Oh, as I'm hit, I moved over mid-transition with the hydrate. Let me have a sip. Thank you very much. But yes, I shall leave it at that for now. It's only like 20 minutes early. It's still a decent stream length, I think. But yes, that is it from me for now, and I will be back tomorrow with the return of Women Wednesdays. I'm finally getting back to the mysterious thief, forget me not. I started ages ago. It was end of September, start of October, and I was like, I'll get back to that in November. And November vanished. I don't know what happened to November. Everything has been really busy at the moment. I'm honestly really looking forward to New Year's so I can take a break, because I've just been like non-stop working recently. Probably maybe a little bit too much. Maybe I need a bit more of a break, but I make do. I make do. And I get to play video games too, so it's not all bad. But yes, I'll be back tomorrow with that. Let's find someone to raid who is online at the moment. Let's have a look. Have a cheeky look-see. There's quite a few people I know online. You know what? I feel like it's extremely unlikely, but I'm gonna see, just in case, if there's anyone playing this game right now. I feel like the answer's gonna be a very big no. Yeah, it's just me. It's just me. If only. I need to get more people to play this. Right, let's raid someone off my following list this time. What would be fun? Maybe art stream? Maybe head to an art stream? Comfy art time? I can raid Brinley. Brinley builds. Plant engineer, artist in training. Making some emotes at the moment. Yeah, let's go over to Brinley builds. Let's send the raid that way. It's plant time. And with that, I'm gonna go and get some food so that I don't make myself ill. I didn't think it would be that much of a problem until I started feeling sick, and then I was like, oh, never mind. I know exactly why this is. I'll eat. I'll look after myself. I promise. I'll drink water as well, especially for everyone here, just so nobody worries about me. But I'm gonna send you over to Brinley. Here is the raid message. I did change it, I think. I did change it, yes. If you're subbed, we'll use the noted emote. If not, we will send hearts. I will send you over to Brinley, and I'll be back tomorrow for Women Wednesday. We get to enjoy Lirie. This too is Lirie. Good times. It's been long enough, I think. But yes, I'm gonna go get some food now. I'm gonna go look after myself, I promise. I may have to do things, but I'll do my best to look after myself too. This is so fun though. I love this game so much. Very excited to finish it next week. Thank you so much everyone for joining me today. And until next time, bye bye.